won't lose my way. I'll stay true to myself, come what may. For the sorrows may speak and the sorrows may cry, but their echoes won't haunt me till the day I die. I won't dreamscape, I won't be swayed. These walls will crumble, I won't fade. Beyond hell's gates, I won't change who I am inside. Hold my ground and let my spirit guide. Beyond hell's gates. In the face of trials, I'll give my all. I will answer the call. When I try and when I fight, I won't let darkness overshadow my light. Though I may stumble and face the night, I rise again with renewed might. I won't be dragged back down, not anymore. I will soar above like never before. I won't dreamscape, I won't be swayed. These walls will crumble, I won't fade. Beyond hell's gates, I won't change who I am inside. Hold my ground and let my spirit guide. Beyond hell's gates. I won't escape, won't redefine who I am. For in this journey I'll remain steadfast beyond hell's gates. I will not escape, I'll stand my ground. Unchanging, I won't be found. No, I won't redefine who I am. Embracing my essence like an ironclad. In the realm of dreams, I won't lose my way. I'll stay true to myself, come what may. For the sorrows may speak and the sorrows may cry, but their echoes won't haunt me till the day I die. I won't dreamscape, I won't be swayed. These walls will crumble, I won't fade. Beyond hell's gates, I won't change who I am inside. Hold my ground and let my spirit guide. Beyond hell's gates. dreams, I won't lose my way. I'll stay true to myself, come what may. For the sorrows may speak and the sorrows may cry, but the echoes won't haunt me till the day I die. I won't dreamscape, I won't be swayed. These walls will crumble, I won't fade. Beyond hell's gates, I won't change who I am inside. Hold my ground and let my spirit guide. Beyond hell's gates. In the face of trials, I'll give my all. I will answer the call. When I try and when I fight, I won't let darkness overshadow my light. Though I may stumble and face the night, I rise again with renewed might. I won't be dragged back down, not anymore. I will soar above like never before. I won't dreamscape, I won't be swayed. These walls will crumble, I won't fade. Beyond hell's gates, I won't change who I am inside. Hold my ground and let my spirit guide. Beyond hell's gates. I won't escape, won't redefine who I am. For in this journey, I'll remain steadfast beyond hell's gates. I will not escape, I'll stand my ground. Unchanging, I won't be found. No, I won't redefine who I am. Embracing my essence like an ironclad. In the realm of dreams, I won't lose my way. I'll stay true to myself, come what may. For the sorrows may speak and the sorrows may cry, but their echoes won't haunt me till the day I die. I won't dreamscape, I won't be swayed. These walls will crumble, I won't fade. Beyond hell's gates, I won't change who I am inside. Hold my ground and let my spirit guide. Beyond hell's gates. In the face of trials, I'll give my all. I will answer the call. When I try and when I fight, I won't let darkness overshadow my light. Though I may stumble and face the night, I rise again with renewed might. I won't be dragged back down, not anymore. I will soar above like never before. I won't dreamscape, I won't be swayed. These walls will crumble, I won't fade. Beyond hell's gates, my way. I'll stay true to myself, come what may. For the sorrows may speak and the sorrows may cry, but the echoes won't haunt me till the day I die. I won't dreamscape, I won't be swayed. These walls will crumble, I won't fade. Beyond hell's gates, I won't change who I am inside. Hold my ground and let my spirit guide.
And no one is saying anything.
Hello
and welcome
the intro.
to Blaze Blue EUO Open 24. We're doing this for 1 year now, actually. Yeah, this is our 1 year, what you say, jubileum? Anniversary. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And with that, I'll announce at the beginning of the tournament and hand the microphone over to our commentators. Have fun, everyone.
Hello everyone, I am Cloud. Here joining me, Mr. Euchre. And
Got to do the intro.
look, mistakes in understanding. Okay? This happens. It's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll be having some Blaze Blue action very soon. So, it's looking like a pretty good bracket so far. A nice 30 players. We have the classics. We have the Pandas. We have Nessica, and a bunch of others. So I'll look forward to it.
Yeah, certainly. And of course, I think following up from last time, we're all curious to see what Nessica is going to rep this time. Whether or not he's going to continue the run or continue another attempt on Bang. Whether or not he's spent some more time into improving that character, or are we going to try and hop on to one of the other bounty characters? It was displayed earlier, but I kind of blanked. I saw a few character names, but I've kind of forgore. So we'll see. The enigmatic TO person will give us the heads up of like, yo, this is a character that hasn't been claimed yet as a bounty.
Indeed, these. Anonymous TO guy. Maybe we'll get to meet him soon enough.
The disembodied voice. But yeah, currently just waiting on the disembodied voice to get us some matches going, and I'm seeing a lot of interesting round 1 pairings. Of course, from a personal standpoint, I'm looking out for Scar Novak. Recently decided to just be an absolute terrorist and switch to Carl. He's had enough of this high effort, low reward gameplay. Now it's time for high effort, high reward gameplay. Who else stands out here? Akaku Banana String is an interesting one. Let's say
that is for sure one hell of a round 1 match. I'll be curious to see that one for sure.
Yeah, it's a very much a grim reminder of the of my own local scene where this was a frequent matchup. Myself on Susno versus one of our other TOs on Platinum. So it's only going to be good to see that character be pulverized.
That is more than fair, yeah. Checks out.
I don't know.
Any bias in our commentary? No.
No, certainly not. We'll keep it clean and unbiased. But just before we head into the action, my stance on the matter is that the character is a little bit cringe, in my opinion. But we move.
Let's see. Hating just like that?
Hating just like that. Are you in the lobby, by the way?
I am, but they already started the match.
Okay. Let me fix you up.
You had more than enough time.
Hey, we had this lobby link since
Some technical mistakes are happening.
from our commentators, not like this. Yeah, we'll see how this starts off with, because the fact of the matter is that Susno having a run startup means that I'm fairly safe to say that Platinum is free to sort of start herself off however she likes, if she wants to compete with the 5B range, or just like this, right? Dash back, pull out the item, have immediately far longer button than Akakyu could ever dream of having, and dominate the neutral just like this.
From 9 normals, anyone? On our RNG wheel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh.
you're getting out the corner. Banana getting the side drop.
Yeah, the 60 Oki, good patience from Akakyu, understanding that that's just something you have to respect. JB whiffing the wrong way, but still covers fast
Big
enough
hit,
to get the
forcing
press.
the burst. Gets the wheel though, that is something. It was not looking good so far with 4 unlocks. So we're getting there. We're kinda getting there.
Yeah, quick whiff punish there, so we're gonna go into the awesome combo here. Level 2 wheel, a little late, and the no tech going to set up nicely here despite the combo drop. Akakyu getting close to equalizing the health deficit, but this opening from Banana is not going to be enough to kill, but it's certainly going to help in getting to that spot.
Sure. Okay,
Whoop.
gets out of the bubble. Oh, 6B. That's a big confirm.
Yeah, are we routing? Yes, there we go. 5D. Ground Viper.
Okay.
Back to the ground. 4K, look at that. It sets up for the throw. Beautiful. You give the Susanoo just a couple more unlocks, and that's the whole round gone.
Yeah.
That being said, right, Banana String going into the next one with burst available soon.
Yeah, I half expected that the second Ground Viper to just kind of force attack in the air. I'm surprised he was actually able to knock down again from that. It's not something you really see.
Oh, I'm interested. That's an interesting choice there to really like press the advantage off of just the
Oh, just calling out the up back.
Yeah, beautifully done though. Gotta watch out for these bombs now. Don't want to accidentally block, because if you block it, it's so plus. That's perfectly for pressure. If you get hit by it, they have just all the time in the world to get this hit from going into the super treasure boxes. We are about to see some grime.
Oh, gets counter trying to press out. Eats the 6B. There is still that box on the other side of the map, but you know, it's fine.
Oh,
we will worry about this one in front of us for one.
we don't even have to worry. I think the super's going to be enough to kill.
Yup.
And yeah, you just bring him back into the surprise box. So around a piece for both players, though. Banana is on that 30% burst gauge.
Okay, block on the 6B. Unfortunately, it's one of those overheads where it's slower the further it is, but it also improves the frame rate and it becomes even plus. So that is a really good one to use the spacing as it doubles as a pressure reset.
Oh, absolutely.
And we're seeing it right here. Akakyu, after all that still stuck, guard crushed. My man cannot get out. Someone send help.
We're about to reach that 50-meter point, however, so there could be a chance at a counter assault. So up to Banana if they're ready for it. But that's dead. That should be dead. Got that 50 meters.
Oh, drops. Oh, I see you. Okay,
So?
we can maybe make a comeback. Where's Susan? We have OD with a sliver of health.
Oh.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Unfortunate. It's a very aggressive bit of Oki that Akakyu went for there, right? To jump forward to get a safe jump running, right? But that does open you up to potentially getting, rolled underneath and spaghetti to occur after that. So I think even if Akakyu timed it right, could have maybe challenged with like a 5v, but in this case, it was all just a little bit too weird.
Yeah, he had the chance, but he unfortunately let the gap for Banana to get out and then tried to retake the. Okay, 6A hitting from behind.
Oh, but Banana is just built different.
That is not what I would say, but
I mean, that button is obstructed abnormally.
That is more like it.
god, just the aggression here from Banana. Aggressive burst. Wants to keep Akaku locked in the corner at as little seals as possible. That being said, right, Akaku does have that DP in 50 meter, but going to be spending it on the counter assault. Run up 5B. Don't know what they were aiming for there.
Still has the DP though. No burst is coming for him. That Susan health, I think?
No DP.
Never mind.
And hits the spare. 4K. Akaku kind of in a rough spot here because, of course, Susan... Oh, dear.
Oh, boy. It's one of these. You know, it's one of these.
It's just one of those days, man.
The ever-present Nami circular.
Okay, burst, chance now. Tries to go for the air-to-air, but spacing there from Banana a little too strong at the time being. 3C. Ooh. I think that might have been a run-up 2C attempt, but unfortunately crossed under.
The run-under was a really good idea, but the 3C while the Platinum was in the air, that is an unfortunate one. That won't kill, but is almost there. Yeah.
It's a... At that point, right, like, okay, Akaku has 50 meter to his name, can counter assault, but just the deficit you're at overall on this character, because there are some aspects to him that's quite punishing, mainly the dash startup. You can get around it with some certain things, but when you're just that behind on health, having no unlocks, no burst, only 50 meter to try to super, maybe counter assault, it's such a tough hill to climb back from, especially against a character like Platinum who can compete at that 5B range of yours and just be overall really slippery.
It is okay. No unlocks, but lots of hope. How about that? We can make that work out, I'm sure.
Hope on the Avatar of Destruction, I understand.
But yeah. So we'll see later in round 2, maybe even further, who knows? Next up though, we will have Sirius Bacon up against Mako. So that will be Lambda against Kagura.
Yeah, okay. I remember Mako. I vaguely remember that she swapped to something else, but I guess, or I might be hallucinating. There was some Kagura player that decided to play something else for the time being.
I do not recall any of that, but it could me lacking critical information, you know. But anyway, so Kagura on the slower end. However, he has the dreaded Wyvern. However, that down there is gravity, and it's kind of an obstacle to get through. So I want to see how Mako deals and plays around that.
Definitely. I think gravity being a really good point. I think also just the fact that the Murokumos, Lambda and Mu, have pretty good low buttons, right? Those two Bs to be able to just kind of snatch Mako trying to Wyvern in if she's being a little too hasty, or maybe even at 3C. But currently Mako just making the most of just being right in Sirius Bacon's face, getting the command grab out. Is it enough to kill? RC, that should do it. I wouldn't be surprised. It is Kagura after all.
Never doubt on the Kagura kill, my man. You see what happens.
It's my fault, OG. Oh,
Okay,
beautiful
really
ODR.
nice coming through from Sirius Bacon.
Oh, it wasn't ODR. It was a full 4 seconds. Managed to just actually find the gap to just make it a raw OD.
Yeah, Kagura can't really go into Wyvern gapless as far as I know. I think. Or maybe...
Who knows? Like, the thing is with ODR, even if a move isn't per se gapless, you might mess up the timing a little bit and accidentally press the OD while in a block stun. But oh my goodness, 5k.
Sure.
Holy. Whatever life advantage you had, that's now gone. Ooh,
Such a thing as a life lead. However, drops the combo. CA out. Can we? Okay. Gets the cross up 2B. That is corner. Not a kill, but the next one, we have resources unlocked that should do it if we get hit again.
Yeah, backing away, deciding to just play a little bit of that Bluetooth pressure. Doesn't want to be in burst range. Doesn't want to... Oh, hold up. Double OD.
Oh, not converting the hit. That is unfortunate. Mako running away with the first match like that. Okay.
Yeah, it could have been really clutch there from Serious Bacon if that drop didn't come out. Especially because, like, you know, the fact that they were able to challenge in the first place was that Mako couldn't cleanly complete the that corner combo she had earlier. But you know, as always, when somebody has the OD running and they're in a combo or in a block stun or in some pressure, keep in mind in the back of their head of your head that they're gonna want to press that at some point, right? They just want to get it out.
For sure, like. Okay, forcing an early burst.
Just swapping out of the corner, very smart.
Okay, nice placement of gravity, keeping Mako at bay. Low profile the Wyvern, real nice.
Yeah, there's that Murukumo 2B able to just cleanly beat out Wyvern and
Clean with punish on the flash kick.
fortunately not getting the full extension. And I don't know what it is with Serious Bacon. Not going to be getting the most amount of hits. Understandably, right, that Nu doesn't have always the most fanciful conversion potential from the full screen drive pressure, but some of these feel a little off.
Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, it's definitely a situation where Sirius is for sure not capitalizing on the hits he's getting as much as he could. And, you know, this is already a matchup where as Nu, you are at a massive disadvantage in terms of damage output. And if your conversions are not like very on point either, well, it is that much harder for yourself, you know?
See, Mako wasn't even ready for that purple throw to connect. Didn't have the follow-up buffer just yet. Try to go for the side swap. Unfortunate drop. Big Wyvern through. Burst save. Able to catch with the 6B. A little bit too much spaghetti. Air throw attempt. Finds the 2C, and that is going to be the game to Mako.
That was a tragic burst if I've seen one. Holy. And Mako going forward. Very well.
Sometimes you just get flung away like that. And you just gotta not be too itchy on the trigger for that burst. The moment you get hit, being like, no, I need to get out of here. I need a burst. I need to leave.
Yeah, like, especially if you're a character, you know, in a situation like that, you're a big life deficit, and you're a character with pretty poor defensive options as Nu. It's like, the panic definitely gets you, and you do, and things like that burst that was pretty unfortunate end up coming out of it.
Absolutely. But the Kagura action does not stop here as we get Neptune versus Guka. It's a name I'm not too familiar with. How about you?
Neither am I.
Alder is how they signed up on Chalong.
Yeah. Maybe I've seen it before, but I'm not sure. Definitely not very reoccurring, that's for sure.
See how this plays out. And not taking the... Oh, it's a TRM. Never mind. Couldn't take if he wanted to.
Yeah. He'd be like that sometimes.
Yes.
Okay.
A nice little confirm. Not getting the charge down. Oh!
Okay.
Make sure just to extend a little bit to get that Dixie Excel.
No. Oh, interesting.
Nice jump. Okay. We are vaguely aware of what the Tiger might be looking for. Quick get up SPD.
Oh no, punish!
Oh.
And the 360B, that is unfortunate.
Hero burst.
Old ball!
Oh
Okay. I see. Chill out. I see.
I can appreciate how fast Alder is willing to play into Neptune, but this is the master of cheese, right? Just how good he can churn.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, Neptune is definitely checking for, like, okay, how much do we know here?
Okay.
The purples.
Yeah, didn't have enough magnetism to get that final purple throw, but you give him a little gap, and just like that, you get scooped up one more time. Purple throw, take this time, but going for the JD instead of the air throw. Interesting from Neptune there, however, still able to close out game number 1.
Yeah, those are some hell of a rounds happening right there. That is for sure. Like, even there at the end, where, like, there was no burst on play. So Neptune could have just gone for like a round star flash kick. Okay.
I would have just pressed 2C, but hey, that's a vibe. Unfortunately, not getting the 6DA there. Swapped into the corner, and immediately Neptune with the pickup, applies the magnetism, backdash, getting caught out by 2C, making sure to get these knockdowns.
What? Wait, what? He was airborne. What happened?
I think he stanced and then went into the follow-up that just puts you grounded and straight into the loving embrace of Neptune Tiger.
That's all I can guess, but it for sure looked goofy.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Oh, what the? Oh!
That's a bummer.
Rising JC into RC into overdrive, which, like I'm pretty sure you can cancel it into direct into overdrive anyway. But you know, sure.
This is the most Blaze Blue match.
The most Blaze Blue mash, you say?
Might be Mash, yeah. Oh no, there's another funny layer one.
Oh no, he tried to quick get up. Oh no.
All right, for the youngins at home, seeing this Tager character for the first time, you need to jump, and then after that you need to deal with the jump RPS. We're not gonna be rolling, we're not gonna be backdashing because there's too many tricks in the Tager bag to drag you right back in front of him for the command grab.
It's like, you know, sometimes in life you wonder, how does it feel to see a tragedy unfold before your eyes? This is what it feels like.
Yeah, just like hand on your head, just like, oh no, not like this. Also, Neptune absolutely evil. First thing, hopping into the chat, Roflan. No GGs, no well played. Better luck next time, chap. Just does lol.
See, the sportsmanship comes after. The BM is what really matters here.
Don't worry. He's got to play Nessica next.
That will be a curious one.
That would be a curious one, especially because it's like still up in the air what Nessica's playing. Because oh fuck, because part of the character challenge, of course, is that it needs to be consistent. So you need to play it throughout the entire brackets. So if playing into Neptune, right, the bang not being wholly ready just yet and ends up being thrown into the cheese could ruin Nessica's day there. But on the other hand, if they aren't playing bang or they've put in some work since the last time, maybe it is indeed oh fuck for Neptune.
What is the character challenge for today again?
That's it. The remaining. Oh yeah, the bang has been taken. That's true.
No. Everyone else can do the bang challenge as well, but Ancestor can't do it again.
Ah.
Oh, okay. So it's still on bang.
It's still on bang, yeah. So.
I see.
There it is. I don't know if they can hear us in the screen, but
And by the way,
right.
Bananster has won against Akakyu, and he won the upset challenge with that.
Oh right, yeah.
Okay. So that will be one. How many more?
Oh, that's also a reminder that the Headhunter challenge, of course, right? Being.
But
Oh, is it
Monkey
both
isn't in
Monkey
that.
and Ancestor? Or who won last time? I forgot.
Both. No. Achieved by. So Monkey and Ancestor
Right.
had the Headhunter challenge. So they
Right.
won against the winner of the last tournament.
Okay. And I see current target Monkey, right? Who's not here, so no Headhunter challenge.
Sadly, yeah.
Imagine just like that, you can win the bracket and just keep some money from people. That's crazy work.
You know, it's a wise choice. You know, people are looking for your head, so you just don't show up. It's that easy. 5 easy steps on how to not get killed.
True.
So right now we are waiting on Eli. It will be Eli up against the Byakure. So that should probably be Rachel up against Izanami. Rich people throwing hands, one may say.
True. Vampire was it legacy wealth versus ruler of a country? I wonder how
More
it goes
like,
down.
more like, I meant it more as in tier list of riches, you know?
Right. Yeah. I still think there's a bit of a gap between these two, right? Because as like top tiers go,
Yeah, that's
Rachel's
fair.
just a cut above Izanami. Like, sure, of course, once Izanami gets her hands on Rachel and like runs the pressure, ribcage, and all that, there's not a whole lot that actually nothing really that Rachel has to deal with that. Especially like, I think her reversal game is quite lackluster, being only that she has that 2C, and I believe the big lightning is her reversal super.
No,
may also-
Rachel does not, in fact, have a reversal super.
Yeah, frame 14. Yep. Yeah, so you only have 2C, and even that is can be beaten out by low. So your defense is the one thing tying you down from being absolutely disgusting ban-worthy character. But that being said, the way, of course, you don't start the game with somebody pressured in the corner, and Rachel could make it a very difficult time to put her in such a position, being that she can be very slippery with her Sylphid drive, as well as just littering the screen with Batmans and Georges, and runs out of wind, decides to dump 50 meter into full screen projectile super that charges up her windstock. What was Mori cooking with this?
That is a question many, including myself, have for many characters. Okay,
That's a Celica hover. See, now I don't know what to think.
Are we? Oh, we are locking in the Celica. Okay. I know he's been playing a bunch of Celica lately. I didn't think he would be bringing it out for the tournament. Guess he is. So.
Yeah, there should be a
Let's
Celica bounty
see.
out there, I believe. All right, yeah, I am curious because
Not the most common character, that is for sure.
yeah, I don't know what she does too particularly different or like special into Izanami. I guess her air-to-air game is good. That can help.
Yeah, yes, she has some really solid air buttons, like her JC is one of those that just goes such a long way. It's double hitting as well.
Right. I think another benefit that you have as a character that is relatively underrepresented is that you can whip out a whole lot of gimmicks that not many people are learned about or prepared to deal with.
Yeah, that is for sure. One thing with Celica, that I'm not sure how much it comes into play, but one thing with Ribcage is that if you try to press into it, not only Ribcage will obviously armor your button, but also it has one-sided hit stop for Izanami. But
Okay.
the Celica normals that use the doll count the doll as a different entity, so they don't have the hit stop on Celica, I think.
Okay. I don't think she could still press into Ribcage though. But it will be interesting.
Like, I know because, as another example of pressing into a guard point, if she presses her buttons into her doll buttons into Hakumen when she's spaced out, the drive follow-up will just whiff.
Nah. Oh, right, it just doesn't catch it. All right. Well, stuck in the corner for the time being, but yeah, Izanami can just use the Murukuma backdash to space herself in a position to catch you trying to escape the corner. And we see already Byakure capitalizing on this combo, sets up for the Ribcage. Oki gets a low, and that's going to be the burst out from Eli. Surprised to see the burst coming out here despite the round advantage.
Yeah, that was for sure an emotional kind of burst, you know? He's like, I want out of here, get off of me.
Fair. I can respect that against Izanami, but sometimes, it is what it is, and you just gotta hold that. Ooh!
Okay, manages to get the reversal out. Fades, okay. Gets caught by the 3C. Oh, that is a big punish. How much can we get? 2C fatal. Corner, drop combo, never mind. Do it again.
It could have potentially been a kill, or maybe just very close to a kill, but we will never know thanks to that drop. Good blocks, but there's the 50 meter. Make it safe, and the burst bait to boot. Unfortunately, not getting the full
no
pickup.
punish. No big punish for the burst. Manages to slip under. Celica also a really slippery character. She just low profiles better than you think she does. Very small in general. Both.
Ooh.
Okay. That should be a kill.
Okay, afterburner. Into the super.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And that closes it out. Real nice. Yeah. Celica, surprisingly slippery in terms of like how hard she is to combo for many characters. Her crouching her box is naturally really small. I think it's one of the smallest in the game.
Oh my
And
goodness.
she may be able to bring it even lower with some of her buttons that I'm not sure about.
Right.
But yeah. Okay, Beats putting in work. Backdash on the DP.
In other news, forks found in kitchen. Oh,
Tries to run into him. Only ends up whiffing in his face, though does get back the momentum. And no burst for Byakure now, so let's see if Eli can really make this okay. CA out,
Oh,
just forcing his way in. Okay.
just absolutely send it. That also some good ass damage to boot. Put him back into the corner. But that stagger pressure. We see the barrier attempt there to push Eli away as far as possible, but to no avail. And that is going to be putting himself on set point.
Yeah, a lot of things with Celica's game plan is like she needs to take a bunch of damage before she can really get some stuff started. But when she does, for example, as you saw there, is like she's actually not very much not lacking in things like damage department.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it's necessary she needs to take damage. It's just that she's a weaker character at full health.
Yeah. It also may backfire due to her, like obviously she's a character that can regen health, similar to Ragnar, but she generally doesn't actually want to do that. And
Right.
she's also 10k health.
Oh dear.
So, 10k health, and while she can technically regen, she generally doesn't really want to do it, unlike Ragnar. So, she is pretty volatile, that is for sure.
Yeah, it's a very interesting character in design, so I could see the appeal to some people wanting to play on that razor's edge of having a healing mechanic and just never using it. Oh my goodness, the
The
Fuzzies.
legendary Izani backdash, getting Byakure out, dropping the combo though. We are not finishing our food in this one.
Man, that move is just funny. It just sends you flying and then that's it. Oh, command grab. We set up for combo, not quite.
Lots of drops coming in from Byakure though.
Yeah,
Okay,
has to burst that
into
one.
the corner, gets the dive kick in. Was that a punish?
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what they were trying. But
I'm
yeah.
wondering because that super is frame 7, so it is really fast. But like, I don't know, it kind of didn't look like it, but I'm not sure.
Maybe called a jump start up or something else. It definitely looked like a bit of spaghetti that yeah, I don't think it was a punish. I think Eli tried something there. Pre-jump. Yeah, I feel like that might have been the one.
Yeah, probably.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
But a game apiece to both of them. We can see that Byakure is able to kind of make their way through this matchup. And Eli is putting on a really big fight, so I don't know how much of this is coming out from just playing an underrepresented character very nicely. Or just that, in general, the Izanami being a character of all time.
Yeah, for sure. Matchup unfamiliarity takes its toll. And Celica, you know, so rarely seen in EU. But another thing is also for sure, like, I've been seeing Byakure drop a lot of hits so far, and that surely plays a factor.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. And yeah, just like that, trying to use the counter assault to build a bit of space, set yourself up with some bits or ribcage, but there is Eli flying back in with the dive kick now. Both players just looking for that first hit, going for the scrambles. A lot of good IBs here. Don't know if that was a clean punish or not, but never mind. It is just going to be instantly bursted away.
Okay, tries to mesh out. Can not quite the corner. Yeah, managed to get the backdash out.
That dive kick is like doing a lot of work.
Yeah, that dive kick is pretty good. Like it's actually a jump scare. You just don't see it coming.
Yeah, I also like how it's being used to just evade Izanami for the time being while the ribcage is active. And even though they did get hit here, it's without the ribcage available, so they can't really set up the almighty Oki. Have to try and stall as much time to build. Ooh!
Oh!
Activate bits in his face like that?
Yeah,
On danger time?
That was a curious choice. No punish on dive kick.
Oh!
Gets the air throw in. Come back down. So now both players on set point.
And they both have burst available, so it's as even as it can get. Already we see the jump in attempts there from Eli. Unfortunately, the bits catching out, but still able to find the hit after that. The Murakuma backdash strong as always, bursting to try and push him close to the corner, making sure to keep them there.
Rise to get out, caught by the fireball. No big combos coming in so far. Rise, DRC coming in. The next one may just be a kill. No, okay, just bop ribcage in their face. I see.
Oh, wow, you would chance for the reset there. That's very risky, but still, it's going to pay off very nicely here. Already getting that 3.4.
Yeah. Burst is not on the table, nor is it his meter. So, full resources for Byakure. A next good hit. Is that it?
Oh my god, what? Oh, yeah, but the
No!
60! Too far away to connect. Now we're back at Spaghetti Central. Tries to go for the ribcage. Dive kick away to just avoid the ribcage interactions in general. Running through, making sure that the dropper doesn't connect.
Scrambles! Every scramble, and Eli ends up taking it. That was an unfortunate one. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the kind of pain you see typically Izanami players experience. Rare, I know, Izanami players experiencing pain, which is that the almighty ribcage, when an opponent has like slightly sizable air options, talking dive kicks, we're talking Hazama chains, anything just to be in the air away longer, moving yourself to the other side of the screen where she constantly is forced to run back and forth to chase you, kind of just de-incentivizes her to keep the ribcage up and just deactivate it. So it's not the cheat function a whole lot of them would have liked it to be, except of course when, you know, knocked down in the corner, and then it's just massive mega cheating.
Yeah, you see, I think though we find ourselves at a disagreement. You define it as pain. I prefer to call it karma.
Iron Tiger.
Oh wait, is that
So,
whole?
okay.
Okay,
Okay, still on the bang, still on the bang. Round 1 did not work out, it is time for round 2. It's fine.
I was like, oh my god, what? Juve? Is this what's up?
I mean, look, it's Nessica. Can you really say that you see him pick whatever character and say you're surprised?
Oh, hold up. No, it's gonna be Lambda instead, so...
New, actually.
Oh, sorry, new, my fault. So not running the bangs, that does mean if he was running bang earlier or not, it voids him of the bang challenge, and I think being this late in the game, unless he has some footage to provide, new, not also in contention for the bounty.
He already has new.
Oh, already has new. Alright, it's his bounty, my fault.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I guess it just feels like running new, but yeah, like it's Nessica. Like you see him on really any character, and you're like, yeah, checks out. You know?
It checks out. I mean, it's fun seeing Nessica on this character. I mean, actually, it's interesting. This matchup, the last time I've seen this being played out in earnest was back when we had Liam play, right? And it was Nessica versus Liam, and I was really wondering if Nessica would just pull out one of the pockets or just play this absolutely hellish matchup as Tager, and boy did he do it.
Yeah, like this is one matchup where as Tager, it's harder to force stuff between gravity and the drives. So you need some good patience and just blocking it out. But and if you don't have that, it's like yeah, you're gonna die. And so far, Neptune, like generally, we don't see him playing like this. That's for sure.
Yeah, of course.
Not a playstyle he is used to.
Having to use Tager's options honestly, huh? I can't cheese through this situation. There is Spark Bolt available, but yeah, just throw out the Legacy Edge. No, don't get to interact. Tries to sledge in with the invuln, but unfortunately you get put right into the Gravity Seed. Primed for the punish.
Trying to force something. I feel like a Spark Bolt coming up soon. Maybe, maybe not.
If
Not blocking the 4Ds.
Holy man, like I think after that OD there was a Spark Bolt attempt, but it might have been a misinput because that 5D was certainly a choice if that was pressed for if that was what was pressed.
Yeah, I think he tried multiple points, but we were just getting tagged by lows and overheads left and right. So it's like
Yeah, and also just making sure to throw Legacy Edge out there because even if
Yeah.
I've seen Spark Bolt rip through Legacy Edge and it trades in, and like it does trade, which means that you get the magnetism applied. You don't get any combo, but neither does.
The Sledge doesn't even try to interact with it. It's like, yeah, I'll just cross him up and keep doing my thing. Who needs to interact with Tager anyway?
I mean, that's also just one of the wonders of New is that as a zoner, you slowly start backing away, pushing yourself into the corner. And when they try to capitalize on that, you just teleport through. It says like, haha, pranked, you're in the corner, actually. Hold on, this is enough to kill? Oh my goodness.
Yup.
Okay.
Yup. Some casual 5k,
We didn't do that.
From like what, a 2B starter?
Yeah, I think it might have. I think it was a 3C. Either way, a boatload of damage. Not even half HP of Tager though. That's kind of funny to consider.
Yeah, like Neptune is struggling to block those 4Ds, and like if that's the case against New, is like you are. Oh my God!
Ooh.
That is look. If I've seen someone send a message through the gameplay, there is one way to send a message. Just overdrive last second through the Spark Bolt. That is power right there.
Absolutely beautiful usage of the system
And
mechanic to
Neptune
just involve through.
giving up. Just during the Super Flash, he got himself countered to just giving up.
It's,
Holy!
Listen. Magnetism, funny. Purple throws, funny. But when you pick Tager, there's a certain, caveat to the contract that you sign, which is you have to play matchups like these sometimes. And either you gotta be committed to it and not understand, or you just gotta have a pocket ready.
That and, just trading a bit of your soul, but, that happens. But yeah, like, that was dominance, if I've seen it. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Okay, up
Okay.
next, gonna have a good one.
Next one, Toby up against Drave.
Certainly. It's an interesting one again to consider, because like we mentioned with Banana playing Platinum into Akakyu, is that Platinum has some decently sized mid-range buttons, which is something in general that Makoto lacks. Just that beautiful rushdown character wants to be in your face and throw out some wild options there. But we've come to know that Drave is very adept at just able to closing the distance on the screen and just running that Makoto pressure.
Yeah, that and also while characters also just having different issues in the matchup, I feel, because where Susan has like really good buttons of his own, is more lacking stuff like mobility and having to unlock his reversal, which Makoto for sure doesn't have, though she does not have the mid-range buttons Susan has access to. So maybe she will struggle more than the partner just being able to contest Platinum at certain ranges, especially once she gets the items that she wants to get.
Man, Platinum overhead is such an evil button with how slow it is. We saw Drave earlier trying to fuzzy out of it, but then ends up crouching into it again. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Makoto!
Makoto moment.
Makoto moment! You love to see it. This character is being held together by glue and lots of hope.
Yeah,
And maybe some spit, I don't know.
yeah, a little bit of duct tape. Get that elbow grease in there.
Pretty much.
But very nice crouch confirm, able to get that 2C launcher going. And also this corner carry, look at the micro dash, is beautifully done. 3.4k, locked into the corner. Not going for the orb pressure, but still able to find the throw. No major conversion. Oh!
Out of card by the command jump. Okay, nice whip punish on the overhead. And
Yep,
That
that's the
is
OD
the-
pop.
yeah, like while Makoto generally not the best in the department of buttons in neutral, that JB is so good. Just sniping everything above you, and
Oh, yeah.
is just such a nice button for air to air. Literally anything that is like in front and above you.
It's the indeed one hell of a move, and also just the ability to like you won't have the greatest conversion, but we saw there, right, just that OD pop into getting that ground bounce off the DP follow up.
Yeah, like normally you would get only the DP knockdown, which is pretty good to be fair already for like an air to air conversion, especially if you can do it at like any height. But right there, as we saw with Drave, something really likes to do in general, where he pops OD on an air connect and he just gets a full combo out of it. Like
Yeah, it's
really
also
strong
unburstable
stuff.
damage too.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh wow!
Oh, big one with the orb, real nice.
Yeah, good timing, slightly off, and you would have been trapped in the bubble, and that was gonna be damage you could have held. But instead, 4.3k, deciding to back off this time. We see Toby capitalize off the bubble pressure, running up, good little bit of spacing, using those JBs. Sorry, JC, my fault. Keeping at bay, but that overhead, deceptive range on that button, and we see a full stick of butter on the side of Drave, so I'm fairly confident to say that would be a kill at the max range. Yeah, set up into the next super, and that's gonna be a dead.
That is a dead platinum. Drave now on set point.
Rebel 2. Action.
Oh my god, if we run up air throw, we're net playing out here. Let's go.
You are correct. This is indeed net play.
Fair. I thought we have a little bit of professionalism here.
Nah. Look, these people are out there to kill each other. Okay? No professionalism to be seen. Just
True.
the pure bloodlust.
We just let these net play gimmicks rock. When we show up at offlines, we'll do it anyways. Even
You get it.
though you got that PS4 right input.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
that was a parry, but it whiffed. Okay, that looked weird.
I mean, the parry has a hitbox, and I
Wait.
think you could press the command to
Can
follow
he
up.
kill?
Exceed Excel.
Kills.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I did. That was a DP start. I did not think the combo would last that long, but what works for you, my man.
DP starters do have a deceptive amount of combo time. Like, yes, it is very short, but given the right tool, like the right buttons that you press, the ones that typically have a lot of hit stun built onto it, so like think high attack level buttons, you can run a combo for a good amount of time and also just convert into the super. I mean, listen, if Carl can sideswap you into the corner off of counter assault and get the knockdown still, I wouldn't be too surprised by a killing combo off of a DP.
See, here you are comparing Carl to mere mortals, is the thing.
Ah, yes, my fault.
So
yeah.
I understand the
No.
folly.
short update. The bracket is behind, and I mean the whole bracket is behind for some reason. All the stream matches were just too fast, it seems. We
Ah,
Interesting.
gotta wait for a sec.
All right. Well, I guess we can podcast it up. Who's looking forward to Brussels this weekend?
I am.
Yeah.
Finally gaming
Let's
without
go.
without delay and rollback. That's
Yes, absolutely.
gonna be something.
But why? Like, go offline and play online anyway with a nice Wi-Fi.
True. Play with that online with the venue Wi-Fi, but yeah, I think definitely the development that happened for Brussels, because I think Brussels was going to be a pretty chill event, not kind of low key, and then the pipe bomb hits the CF attendees list. And
Yeah.
all people's heads turn like, oh, word, we gotta go to Brussels now on Jaw, on Fenrich. So I do hope he actually.
Yeah.
I do hope he actually shows up because I know he's there for Fatal Fury. Given that he got second place at EUO Japan, so he was damn near that qualification for SNK World Cup and Esports World Cup. But I hope that he finds the time to grace our mortal presence with his, and if his Jin is still up to snuff. I know he's been playing a bit recently, but I think he isn't. He's not like prime era Fenrich.
Yeah, that one is a tough one to keep up with. So he will be there for sure for as you said, Fatal Fury, also Street Fighter as well.
Oh right, yeah.
But maybe a little bit of CF on the side never hurts. Just some nice dumb fun. And obviously we will have just people coming in trying to kill him. Now, if they will be successful, is another story. But they will try for sure.
I think they'll catch him because part of what has me a bit suspicious about Fenrich is the fact that he is supplementing out, or he's subbing out Jin in a few matchups in favor of the Susanoo nowadays. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, so he's dual mating now. No longer is he just going to go pick Jin and go, I just gap. Because I think the commentary he's been giving on some of his streams was like, man, I just have to work so hard.
Man is too honest. There is nothing to be done. Like, you're just there gapping so hard. In every game, as he plays JP and Kain, no bias coming from me, of course.
Yeah.
So he's just out there gapping in every game. It's crazy.
Listen, as a sponsored player, he understands the assignment. He doesn't look at characters like, oh, this character feels fun to play. It's like, no, give me that tier list. Who's on top? Kane? All right, give me. Looks at Street Fighter tier list, huh?
Kane, honest character.
Kane, honest character?
Trust me.
I'll trust you because Hotaru exists at the moment, so we will give him the pass.
So up next, we have once again Nessica and Momus. Momus, not too familiar with him myself, though
Me neither.
he has come this far, so I can imagine him to be pretty good.
Coming this far, but also 2-1 against Banana String, 2-0 against Eli, so
Yeah, that looks like a good record to me.
some people saying Momo's hype. All right.
Oh, just beginning. This is a really bad start for him.
That must be like quintessential like of Tager matchup because that's an auto burst bait point basically, right? 6C into the
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, J2C, like just make it J1C and you auto burst bait. Oh, big reset though.
Bad deck for Nessica though. Coming okay, nice block on the 6B, RC into backdash to avoid the command grab, real nice.
Oh,
Wait on the CA, big one. But yeah, coming after having witnessed before, Nessica just bullying Neptune with new up against Tager, and now we have another Murakumo up against Tager, but I feel like it won't go as smoothly for the Murakumo here. I just a feeling in my head,
Yeah, just a little slight vibe that indeed Nessica very understanding of how this matchup goes, and look at the patience as well, just sitting there not overcommitting, even getting the beautiful throw tech going. But however, almost finds an opening now, just playing it slow. And we just see Nessica capitalizing on the fact that he does, in fact, have this life lead. And
Oh!
ooh, spaghetti. Oh!
Okay. Reset very well.
And it's
Okay,
going for
just
the
taking the
no-tech
movie.
angle. Oh!
And the command grab is that? Okay,
Oh,
never
pixel health.
mind. Yeah, because gadget finger, you know, there's a fixed 100 damage, but it cannot kill.
Yes, yes. So
Depending on character, it can connect link a 5A after, which kills. But I'm guessing it's not a thing you can do on Lambda, so there is that.
right, I do wonder. This is more of my lack of understanding. Is I do wonder what the choice for not going on the gadget finger there was. Right, just I'd assume it just gives you pretty decent Oki to work with.
Gadget finger, not really. You're like what? Plus 7, plus 8. You're plus a bunch, but like they are pretty far away. Like when you do the gadget finger, like they're not in immediate command grab range. Obviously you're a Tiger, so you don't have a micro dash. So the Oki of it is actually not that good, especially against characters with a backdash as good as the Murakumos.
Right. Okay. Currently,
So-
Nessica being canned opened here.
So
Something
when you are looking at like the gadget finger situation, it's kind of thing of like, do you want the better Oki or do you want the magnetism, right? However, in the meantime, the 2D getting Momus out and taking the round.
Yeah, beautiful Executive Blade there. We've seen a lot of Executive Blades coming out of here from Momos, and it's been working to mix results. In general, I think they've been able to avoid being scooped up, but sometimes you just get dragged into the corner. And speaking of being in the corner, Momos looking for an opportunity to get out for right now, and does find it.
Nice run under. Oh, the whiff 6B walk up command grab from Nessica. That is some cash in. Getting the burst out the way.
Patience tries to go for the SPD yet again, but Executive Blade winning out on top, and also this time, due to the magnetic influence, able to get close enough to get a pickup off of it, or like a crazier pickup.
Yeah, really interesting use of 2D from Momus in general. Like, you generally see it as a way of, you know, just critiquing some space, and it for sure works. You can for sure use it that way against Tiger, but also just baiting it to cancel whatever into to bait command grab at any point, even in situations where it could otherwise be a punish.
Oh, very nice. Oh, extending the damage as much as possible. Might have been a reset there. Still able to find the magnetism in the end.
Oh, whiff on the 6A. No big punish coming from Momus.
Ooh.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
We might want to burst this. Okay, just going for the reset here. Oh my god! This is enough. Enough jumping.
Man, just the hard call on like that. That is brutal. Okay. And Nessica taking it clean. 2-0 over Momus. Real.
I think it's definitely a very informed call out because so many times we've seen Momus try to jump out, right, wanting to really avoid the command grab, which is that's the correct play.
Yeah.
It's fair. It's a correct play, but it's not the be all end all solution because after a while, it's you know you are, as a matter of fact, conditioned, and you're going to be put into the anti-air throws RPS game afterwards. In this case, it's just jump up air throw, but you know could have easily been an atomic collider too if they were feeling cool about it.
Yeah, just I mean, at that point, like you try to overdrive against Tiger and Wake Up. It didn't quite work out. It's still not over, but at that point you're guessing for your life. So you know, it be what it be.
Absolutely. Now we get two really big hitters facing off here. Panda versus Drave.
This one is a classic. But both of these players have played each other a lot. So I'll be curious to see this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be on Panda to really just dominate the neutral thanks to Wife, but my goodness, just look at it. Drave immediately getting in there, giving no opportunities for Panda to set up safely on the doll.
Unfortunately, Panda is a fraud. This guy is a Dota player. Do not trust him.
He's a Dota player.
He's a Dota player.
Oh no.
He gets everyone. Oh, okay. Interesting drops coming from Panda. DP out. Nice. Knew just where to place it. Where at that point is like normally you would be guessing between because Makoto there with 50 meter, she can do the high and RC it for a combo, or she can go for a low on the same timing with RC into
Right.
GB. So yeah, nice well placement. Though still in the corner.
Oh, wife
that's-
dive kick, punishing the anti-air attempt, able to safely get the pressure started, swap over to the other side, not ready for the mix-up. Are we gonna steal this round straight from the clutches of defeat? We are on a pixel health here.
Yeah, big comebacks for Panda. The 2D with wife putting in some work. Now up 1. Drave without burst. Panda's almost back.
Just played a little slow, wife on the table, but she is running out, so Panda's gonna have to find this opening sooner than later, or just having to, dismiss wife. But that doesn't mean you are just playing naked Raelius. However, 5B counter hit was almost gonna get the full confirm.
Oh, not a punish. Able to get pressure in though. Block on the overhead. Okay, really delayed overhead. Manages to mash out. EP your way out. Just run the stagger.
Nice.
That blocks the low. Yeah, so you can naturally. Okay!
Oh, near him. Get him.
Just get the regen as well. All the nice stuff. Run the Oki. Tries to catch the roll, not quite successful. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
that's an unfortunate way to put yourself in the corner.
Punish, that's a big one. Okay,
Oh.
not ready for the overhead though.
I feel like it's a default. It's a default thing that Drave goes for there because it's more so he wants that the parry follow up to hit because it's a reset, and then getting the overhead out will also just give him bonus proration as well as forced crouching.
Generally speaking, it's kind of a gimmick because it's a restand, and if it works out, okay, interesting combos coming from Panda. But yeah, it's a reset. There is really not a mix-up on the parry itself, but it's a restand if they're not actively holding back as you combo them. They get hit, and it's Makoto's absolute best starter. She gets you explode. So it's it's not something you wanna use against someone that's familiar with it necessarily. You can just if someone is not is asleep at the wheel, you just blow them up for it. Is what it does, I would say.
Right. Wait, what? Did you just stop blocking on the last hit? Alright. Oh, what an anti-air. Baiting out the burst though, but Drave not biting. Does find Panda locked in the corner now and
Find the
great
jump out. Finds the reversal super. We can get a regen here. Okay, CA out.
Beautiful. Just chasing down, smacking the wife away. Oh, good
Nice
boxing
block
overhead.
with the big say, denying the regen. Oh, that is dirty. That's... yeah, it is a kill. Very nice.
The set point for Sir Panda. Not going to have burst going into it, so Drave still with a chance. At least gets to one combo if required. Or find an extension.
Okay, reset into the wife lockdown.
Ooh, not taking the throw. It's going to be a good opportunity here to try and close the life deficit. Maybe even take a bit of an advantage here. We shall see. Here comes the knockdown. Set up for the orb. Not quite. Good block on the mix there from Panda, but not the second time. Got 2.8.
Okay.
Tried so much.
Hold the Oki. Got the low. No combo. Oh.
5C.
5C. Interesting routing here. Drops from Panda. No confirm the 5B counter hit. Right to the pass, he messes up. What is happening here, man?
Just how long can this character air stall? It's crazy work. Into the dual bios. No, who said you could leave?
The air throw and combos back into the bios. That won't be enough.
Oh. And just a quick twirl into a throw.
Doubles as the PRC bait and disrespect all in one. You know?
I mean, I was about to say it's disrespectful, yeah, but what can Drave do? Because the wife is just standing there menacingly. Like, I think in Drave's book, it's like, okay, he ley lined in my face. I'm expecting a wife 6D to come out or something to punish me for trying to punish the whiff ley line. But none of that happened, and so he just threw him.
Yeah, like, in that situation, you can, like, bait it out. And generally speaking, like, it's, you know, you press a button, or even better, like, you throw the lead lay. It's easier than not for it to work, but you know there is the chance of it times the wife button exactly with whenever I'm doing my move, and it counter hits me for a combo. So that happens, unfortunately. And right there, you know, at that point, you're kind of afraid of it.
To the average viewer, you're kind of just looking at it like, that's weird. Why didn't he press? And then to all the knowers, they're like, understandable. But here we go.
Look,
Smudge on the Carl. This is an interesting development because it's part of the Carl resurrection going on here in EU. Both Scar Novak and in this case, Smudge originally also playing a lot of Carl. Now picking the character back up.
And this is a call for the Twitch chat to help us put a stop to that.
No, there's no stopping this. Like, EU needs the Carls back. You've had it too good.
No. Look, I'm good.
Yeah, no, we're fine. We're in the commentary. See, we don't have to put up with this. We can sit here and be like, "Oh wow, that's so cool that Carl's just doing unblockables on you, putting you in sandwich mix."
The question is, what if one day you wake up, you decide to play the game, and it happens to you?
It happens to be earlier today. I had to help Scar warm up.
See, you know what it means.
I'm just a miserable person. I want to see other people be put through what I did.
You know, I can respect the commitment to just hating. I respect it. I really do. In the meantime, here, Smudge on a big life lead. Can he keep it though?
That conversion was nuts. Unfortunately, not able to get the close. It does trade, but that super keeps ticking.
You know, not a reversal, but once it's out there, it's out there. Deal with it.
Absolutely. Con Foco, there he goes, big ol' fork.
Go forth, my child.
Nissan. Oh, gets caught jumping.
6B.
Just the untech time there, just to get the pickup. So jump over
No
the
punish
projectile.
with the fireball with the air dash. Though still stuck in the corner is like, yeah, you try to jump out, and you know, I press my nice doll anti-air that covers 3/4 of the screen. What you gonna do about it?
Try to maybe get Mori's attention. Tweets like, bro, just please unearth the files, delete this character.
What you gonna do about it, kid? Let me know. Let me know. Where are you going? Where are you going? I have the life lead.
To anybody that doesn't want to play against Carl, you can delete his files and have the game crash if you ever come across a Carl.
And if it was to happen offline, that actually... Oh,
you can get up from your seat. You can just get up from your seat.
I was more talking about violence, but you know, that
No, I think you want to keep coming back to the offline. Well, if you don't, then yeah, resort to violence. But you didn't hear that from us. The Hoon stream does not condone violence. So.
It's just it's theory. It's theory. It's just pure innocent theory.
True.
Mash and the 6E
I don't know.
tries to air throw. As you said, net play special.
It is a net play special, but I think on Carl's case, it's pretty decently viable because look how far he dashes.
He just tries to reset as well. Holy.
I know. I feel Smudge is a dabbler on the Tager too, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah, he plays a bunch of characters.
yeah, the throw resetting is within his nature.
Smudge in general has a pretty recognized playstyle, you could say. Whether that's a positive thing or not is up to debate.
He plays like a bastard. Oh my god. Yeah, just playing towards the edge. I mean, like, it looks like the Carl's doing a whole lot of nothing, but this is prime Carl gameplay because you just want to be an annoying mosquito in the air. Make sure that they're distracted looking at the Carl and that the doll just set up and try to snipe them out, maybe throw out a projectile.
I mean, yeah, like Carl in general, like he's one of those characters where if he wishes to just get a life lead, like obviously Carl, known for having some of the most oppressive offense in the game, just look at it, like, you did not tech that.
Yeah.
So some of the most oppressive offense in the game once he gets in on you, but he also can just choose to, get a life lead and just time you out because his defensive neutral is so insanely good, it's insanely hard to get a hold of him.
Absolutely, but now locked in the corner, cashing out as much damage as possible. You see the patience, overhead connects, and the burst bait to go with it. Oh my goodness.
But it's fine. I'm sure if you get in on Carl, at that point his defense is bad and he really struggles to get out of it, right?
Surely.
Right?
Surely that's the case, right? Or he would not leave this game in the state where Carl also has decent defense options. But yeah, I'm surprised. Speaking of the defense options, I'm just surprised the counter assault wasn't used, right? Because with how close Sister was in the prime position as well to do an extra pickup, even get the side swap going off counter assault.
Yeah, like you get the CA off, and it's like it's one of the biggest momentum swings in the entire game. So
absolutely. Okay, we see that same pickup this time, no drops, keeps it nice and simple, put him back down to the ground. But the anti-air, yeah, the Carl 6A, my goodness, that move throw before the 2D becomes active. Here we go yet again.
Rise, can he punish? No punish for Smudge.
Yeah, Carl, unfortunately, step dashing character.
The sister coming in, does not avoid the fireball though. Oh, burst beat as well.
Yeah,
and that's a kill. Real nice pickup coming from Smudge. Just sister was really far away, calling her in and using RC to extend the combo enough until you can use her to extend it with the doll meter.
Absolutely.
And he killed as well, so.
Oh, big anti-air coming out here.
Clutch.
Good chance here for Eli. So swapping out to the other side, yeah, important to just make sure there's a big distance between Carl and the doll because you want to force Carl to use either a resource to push you away. Either way, just find an opportunity to summon the doll in, right? Because there's no way he can transfer her all the way across the screen by just movement command alone.
And hopefully, you also... Ooh. Some of these throws are devious. Okay, that was the third time. Eli ready for the third one there.
Okay, finally we're starting to use some of the mix-up options instead of going for throws. Good blocks, but there's the overhead instant OD pop, no burst allowed. Counter assault, or sorry, yeah, crush trigger used for a little bit more damage into the super, and just look at that. How much damage is this? 5k.
A lot of damage, and I can tell you that was not even optimal.
Yeah. I mean, listen, optimization on Carl is an infinitely expanding ceiling because they keep coming up with new shit that all just keeps doing more and more damage. the only thing you have to sacrifice, like this, like people jest and they're like, oh, yeah, arthritis character, micro dashes and dash cancels. No, this character is the demon of inputs.
I'm not familiar with the card executioner personally, but I know for one that his OD combos tend to be like basically just throw in as many high pitch moves as fast as possible, because in overdrive the DOM moves cost a total of 0 gauge. Why? I don't know why, do not ask, but it be like that, you know?
You say the doll costs a total of 0 gauge, but let's be real, the doll just costs 0 gauge in general.
You do make a really solid point, sir.
I see there, I'm just like a fan fiction character. Let go of the D button and it's instantly recharging.
Aesthetic research, some may say.
Ooh,
Yo,
it's just there.
Stop hating for a second. We got a contribution. Drave contributed. We are now at $101 US. Thank
Also,
you,
George
Drave.
contributed.
But sadly, he had to DQ.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
That's not
But anyway, thank you so much.
Yeah. Big bucks. Back to the hating. So,
Yeah, but back to what really matters.
all right. We're being told off by the TO. No more hating. We have to say only nice things now, and especially an extreme challenge, given that it is a nice Nami on the screen.
This is not what I'm good at, man. Come on.
We're here to spread negativity. No, it's
Yeah.
this matchup is not as doomed, because like I think the main struggle for Izanami is that her ability to run you down across the screen isn't too like consistent, right? Like she has some good setups. For example, if you just let her use Thunderbolt Lance, Izanami Car into bits, then sure, you deserve that. But in general, just sticking to the air makes it kind of tricky for her to catch up to you, which means that a character like Platinum, who can air stall quite a bit, use oh my god.
Nice usage on the Mami there. But yeah, Platinum, I'm not sure just how well items let her interact with Izanami neutral. Because bits are still very pesky for sure, and obviously you have Ribcage, which is an issue.
I mean, don't forget that Platinum Pogo is projectile as well.
It is. And you generally don't see it too much used for anti-projectile, anti-zoning purposes, which I do wonder why. I guess it's not like super far-reaching, so there is that. Like the ranges can be fairly specific. But yeah.
All right, but yeah, now, that being said, right, we're in this position. The generally nothing that Platinum can do. Just have to gap, out block, or just burst. Especially at this point, no danger time also for Byakure.
Oh, big one.
Oh, yes, beautiful. We got the timing down. We know how to punish that move.
Know your matchup, kids.
Truly. For the visual learners at home, she wags her fingers 3 times before going into recovery. Is it enough?
Yup.
Oh my goodness.
Nice 5.6k.
Oh, that puts us at a round apiece for both players. Beautiful anti-air there. Nicely timed, also getting that extension going. Can we get the full corner extension?
Not quite. Dropping the combo anti-air on the Pogo. Really good. Now we get our Oki. You know, this game has a great variety of characters. And here we're all equal under our circumstance.
Reach. Alright, good life lead situation here. We see the droplets trying to be deployed to somewhat keep Toby at bay, who is really aggressively looking for an entry here to try and mitigate the life deficit that they're at now.
Yeah, Byakure right now can... Oh, tries no combo. That will be it. Yeah, Byakure could have really chosen to also let it's quite a difficult situation as the opponent there because the Izanami can both choose to take it easy. I have a big life lead. I'm gonna play it lame, or she can also decide to at any moment she pops ribcage and now she's going in. So it's like you're trying to find a way where to make it as least appealing for both options as possible, but it's often hard to achieve that.
Yes. And especially in Toby's case, really being on the life deficit meant that he did just have to approach. Now we're sort of in that scramble situation. Mommy Car is going to connect.
Big
Whoa!
burst right for Toby, nice.
Beautifully done. I mean, just jumping away, being absolutely
Look, it's
patient
on
is
the
like, I
6C.
swear.
Tech on the air throw. Oh, DPRC into DP again. Okay.
Swallow this. Okay, nice.
Ribcage in. The second 6A will connect.
Yeah, but this is an
Toby now in
interesting
the corner.
because like Byakare is going to end this corner combo, but oh no, just raw fidget spinner into getting the quick pickup. Not enough to find the kill just yet, but the item top is going to chase down Byakare into the air.
He was not. He just super jammed the top of the screen to put bits on, but he was not ready for the item throw. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, just being in danger state overall as Izanami is a rough spot, especially you just get that knockdown and you try to run a bit of that.
Okay. Too early.
Too early. The timing is off. That's the other thing is, especially with some of these slower buns, you don't want to be too late because then she recovers and you get no punish. And you don't want to be too early because you get punished yourself. If you want to just get past all of that, you can throw, but it's no fatal starter.
Yo. You definitely want to love the timing and get the fast starter you can manage, but sometimes unfortunate events happen. It be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
No block on the 6B. That 50-meter coming in on lock? No, not
Oh, really?
quite.
Yeah, we're in that same spot again. Oh, the throw tech able to disable the ribcage.
Yeah,
So
nice
trying to use the
back on
biz to
the-
find a couple of hits, but the air dash in will do the trick. Around a piece to both players, with Byakare putting themselves on that set point.
Indeed. Okay, trade with projectiles. Toby fishing for the air throw, not quite working out now in the corner. He does have burst, but still quite a bad spot to be in, especially at a life deficit. Okay, no block on the 2B.
Yeah,
That 3C, that flow 3C is so good. It's far-reaching. It gives pressure if it's blocked. It gives a combo.
it hits,
It's just such a nice button. God!
Oh, I like the idea there. It highly depends on the spacing there. If you're able to IB the 6B, or maybe even the move beforehand, you have a chance to throw her out of it or throw her as a punish. But it's entirely spacing dependent, and just like that.
The throw can still be tacked even if it's a punish. Is the problem?
That's true, but you'll take that because it's no more ribcage.
That is true, but yeah, unfortunate stuff. So Byakare closing it out.
Yeah, and that being a loser set means that it's also going to be the end of the run for Toby. So Byakare going to be facing off against Chrono Cross later for a chance to play against Momus. I think now we're going to be going over to Smudge versus Mako, where the winner of that is going to go face off against Drave.
Very well. So it'd be Carl up against Pagra. That would be an interesting one.
Yeah, I think I'm curious to see how that plays out because, like we mentioned before, Kagra a bit on the slower side and usually able to get by that using some of the stance moves. We're thinking wyverns and such to quickly advance with a big old normal in front of you, or some big old hitbox in front of you. But against Carl, who can just activate Dull and you do that hit and kind of just freeze there. Oh, and that's the other thing as well. I don't know how a move that doesn't get used all too often, right? 60B.
Mm-hmm.
Its target can get confused, and instead, Kaga will cross up the Dull instead of Carl, so he will track to the Dull.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds pretty funky.
So if you see like him just suddenly dashing forward that isn't a Wyvern, good chances that it could be 6DB. Just activate Dull, he sideswaps the Dull, and you can get it punished.
Oh boy, that sounds amazing. One good thing Kagura may have going to this matchup is the nice big disjointed normals to contest the Doll. That could be one thing, but you know, it has to be seen just how well it makes up. And that is for one, an overhead coming in.
Okay, more mids off of the mix-up. Oh, yeah, there's
Okay.
a normal. Oh!
Lash kick putting in work, forcing a burst.
Yeah, we see you trying to go for the fly swatter to get Carl back down to the ground. Unfortunately, JC's connecting in the air means no pickup even on
big
counter hit.
starter.
No.
Okay, RC's off the Doll. That is such a big start.
Oh!
You know, it's another one of those things where it's like, what was Mori cooking where he gave like Doll this long range move with Fremon armor that's also a fatal starter? Like, okay.
Oh my god. What a roll out from the 5DA there. Nessa Kochi.
Okay, just
Yeah, now we
chilling.
get. Yeah, now we just wait it out a bit. Oh, negative warning.
Okay. Oh, whiff on the Wyvern, just barely. As much takes the first round.
Rebel 2. Action.
Big 5C to start off. Doesn't quite manage to catch the Vivace and convert into a combo. We're now sandwiched. What to do?
Oh.
What to do, young man?
You gotta wait for your reversals, or like your system mechanic reversals, or you just gotta, you know, let a Wyvern rock.
Big backdash on the
Oh,
command.
sorry, not Wyvern, Fafnir. Oh, Konfoko. Oh, he just blocked.
Yup.
Knock down, yeah. Set up the dog, catches the roll. and
Nice
just
to roll out.
walk under, put you back into the corner, said you were done.
And
Yeah.
baits the burst as well. Brutal.
I think it's a good idea there from Mako to attempt a burst because it is indeed it's a very long special that that Carl does there to flick you into the air, and it sets you up to buffer in the next doll attack, but you're still in the recovery of that move. So to try to assume like, okay, this is happening, they're still in that recovery, I might be able to burst them out, but no, you just RC can't while and that's it.
An issue with bursting there is that while the move is quite long,
Yeah.
you really need to time your burst at the very end, because if you burst just a little too early, you are in a hit stop the entire time, and your burst becomes like I don't know how many frames of startup, but like super reactable.
Oh yeah.
So so you just get the reaction RC, and well, at that point you just die.
Oh my goodness, just the reaction there to avoid.
Locks the cross up. Next to
Takes
purple.
Good stuff, like just to be ready for the purple throw tech, and also like immediately too. Oh, not this time.
Oh, burst out for Smudge.
Yeah, I get the attempt here from Mako to try and kill as much doll health as possible, just throwing out the beams, especially at the slight life advantage that she is. Oh.
Okay. Oh, Wyva.
Clutch. Just enough damage to secure the round.
Indeed. Very good recognition there by Mako, for sure. Yeah, there, like, it's after air dash, obviously, kind of free mix on Kagura because charge character, so just block the overhead, no flash kick at his disposal after he blocked that.
Absolutely.
So that is for sure a pretty rough spot to be in.
Yeah, now we're in an awkward situation here because Carl definitely one of those characters that hugely benefits of being at the life lead. When you aren't, then you see situations like this where Mako, she just stalls for time, throws out the beams, making sure that Smudge is still trying to block them. Oh my goodness!
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay. And the cross up connects Mako, evening it out up against Smudge.
We could have almost seen the funny if only Smudge held the doll in. He would have crossed up on the doll. Or she would have crossed up on the doll, my fault. Ooh.
It's
But yeah,
okay. It's okay. If it doesn't happen eventually, you need to notify Smudge of the tech. You need to let him know. You need to make sure it eventually happens, you know?
This is a tool we need to leave can't leave it unexploited. Ooh, the backdash. This is an interesting power. That beam looks
It looks like something. Mako, okay. So
giant cheese wheel.
oh,
my
barely catching the Vidachi with. I think that was a back hit coming for 3C, which you know worked out. So all is well.
All is well. Ooh, able to avoid the anti-air. Good blocks on the overhead. Decides to play it a little slow for the time being. Big fatal, but not able to get the conversion.
Land into overhead. We are not blocking these.
Ouch.
Just air throw.
Ah, yeah, there it is. Empty jump low. The schmix continues, and it's going to be a round apiece to both players, each on a set point of their own. Let's see who closes it out.
Indeed.
Big fatal with the conversion. This time we do. Though we're going to cut it short. Set up for the mix. Finds the empty low. Burst is on the table here from Mako. Is she going to use it? Tries to throw, but to no avail. Could have worked, though.
It could have, for sure. The 4D barely whiffing.
Yeah, this is a really painful spot to be in here as Mako, right? Life deficit, meaning that Smudge can spend a whole lot of time actually not playing the game, just scooping their surfboard. Oh my goodness.
Forced the burst there. And now we're back even worse than before.
Yeah,
Such a big life deficit. Oh boy. No doesn't convert. Smudge just running away.
Doesn't need to play. Oh, okay, hold on. Chance.
Big one. Still has burst. Still has 50 meter. But Kagura damage is coming up. That's a punish.
Oh, what an OD.
Holy, what an overdrive. Smudge closing it out.
But yeah, we got to see it there towards the very end at least, that the 6DB crossing up the doll instead of tracking all the way to find for Carl.
Indeed.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, life lead Carl is an annoying one because just as you saw, all they have to do is keep the doll in the middle of the screen, constantly air dashing away from you and forcing you to try and overcommit to catch him, and all the while inputting doll commands to see if maybe you end up falling into one of these normals that either pushes the life disadvantage situation even further, or maybe even converts to a pickup.
Yeah, like Doll is very good at keeping the opponent at bay herself, or you know, the alternative is you get past her and now, okay, now you're past the Doll and you need to carefully weight your decisions because you are sandwiched between Carl and her. So what happens now? It's just such a rough spot to be in, approaching Carla's really many matchups. So if he gets the life lead, it's a tough one for sure.
Pain and suffering indeed. But that being said, right, normally Smudge would have been poised to face off against Drave, but Drave had to sadly DQ, so now he'll be waiting in the loser's semifinal side instead, as we are going to try and catch up with Byakure versus Chrono Cross coming up next.
Indeed.
Yeah, Chrono kind of been dodging the streamers bracket. Normally,
Maj still here. Mods.
mods. Clean smudge out of this room, thank you.
Please select your character.
What about the original though?
Stamina 11.
The original who?
The original line.
No need to ban him. No need for a timeout. Mods, crush your skull, thank you. Alrighty, Chrono Cross on the patent pending Lambda versus Byakurei's Izanami.
Okay, so this is an interesting one. Kumo's obviously having their own kind of space control. One thing that Izanami can for sure not do as easily in this matchup is get bits up in neutral and use them to control space.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because obviously, like, depriving yourself of the ability to block Kumo's drives can be quite hard to play around. I'll be curious to see what Byakurei does. Ooh, the trade!
Well, Legacy Edge ran a little shorter than I expected. Nevertheless, Chrono Cross able to find the finishing staircase combo here to take the first round. Good use of the Legacy Edge there. We saw a little bit of a desperation play come out from Byakurei to use the Izanami card to get in, force their way in.
Yeah. Oh. Nami Chubi, everyone.
Wait, does anybody have that clip of Ray?
Izanami!
Oh my god, well, as cool as Izanami may be, you're stuck in this corner for the time being, and boy are we having a hard time trying to escape, especially these invisible overheads coming at you from off screen. Oh, again.
If it doesn't work, do it again. Okay, jump over the Chuan for B, real nice. Block this for D.
Ah, nice, yeah, just the chase down, positioning yourself for that anti-air. Good stuff there by Byakurei now. Trying to get that conversion as far as possible to the corner. No ribcage activation. Knows how important it is to keep this pressure up. Good stagger pressure, able to find a hit, but no conversion just yet. Counter assault techs to try and continue the advantage. However, Chrono's able to escape, and now life lead at full screen. Not enough for Byakurei to try and close the distance.
Yeah, tries to run all the way up, not quite working out though. Chrono really on point with just keeping Byakurei at bay with usage of drives and all. And yeah, so far looking really good. I want to see how Byakurei tries to swing it back, because it's for sure not a standard matchup for Izanami. In at least how she plays the neutral.
Yeah, in general, like anybody that can sort of harass Izanami from a further distance and make it very volatile for her to try and activate the bits is in general a rougher matchup, but of course it all just fades away the moment that you are able to catch them. No burst, trapped in the corner. We see the classic Oki setup. Yeah, man, even gets the pickup off the roll catch there. Beautifully done.
Yeah, tries to roll out, but the set play is real, and it will hurt you. Hold it. Oh, that was CA. Did he try to CA clash?
Yeah, it did try to counter assault, and wonder why. Anyways, super will do the trick here.
Clash against a ribcage. Star doesn't play as much nowadays, but it is for sure a certified EU classic when it comes to a bunch of people.
Hoping that the final hit might disable it. I don't know, but still, it trades. And we're just seeing Byakurei having a really difficult time trying to exert their presence here in the neutral, as just Chrono playing the avoiding game, setting up the drive, making sure that the respect is given at all positions on the screen. This time too far away.
Whips, gets the combo off of it. Doesn't have another 50 meters, so no kill here. But one hit away, all he needs.
Wow.
Big one.
That was a crazy JB.
Yeah, that is a real good JB. And Chrono on no burst for himself, so this could end up really badly, really fast. Like that.
Yeah, that's a really good starter to try and work with here. Of course, I think, are we going to try and push for kill? No, just set up for one final. Oki has enough ribcage. We try to CA
Tries to
again.
mash out. Where are you going? The 6B. The 6B and Biakre taking the second match 1-1 for each.
I'm curious because now we've seen it happen twice, so it has to be a conscious decision to go for the CA. Is Chrono looking for the ribcage just like barely running out?
No. Basically, if you're for anyone who's not doesn't know in the chat, but there is attack where you try to get the CA to clash with Nami doing moves, certain moves out of ribcage. And off of the clash, you can then clash cancel, and then maybe they get something in to pull her out of the ribcage, such as, for example, throw.
Oh, that's some very elite tech.
Yeah, that is some EU classic tech used by a bunch of some people. Pretty niche, but really cool when it's used.
I don't know. Hope Chrono can pull it off because we see them trying to fish for it. However, currently not being given. Oh, actually no, they might be given the chance very soon here. Sets up into the ribcage Oki. But tries to roll out instead, though no full confirm, falling with the JC, looking to rip as much barrier gauge away. Beautiful challenge, and look at that with the danger time. Able to cash out a bit of damage, 6A, catch the backdash, but not enough to convert this time though. The RC will be used. And with the danger time bonus damage ticking, it's more than enough to secure the kill here. Cap to Chrono Cross now on the set point.
Indeed. Now on Biakre to make the comeback, neither almost then both almost have burst back. Okay, gets out with the backdash. Tries to snipe with the 6Ds and 2Ds. Those have really been putting in some work so far. However, manages to get the slide in. No burst coming back for him this round. Burst into the corner. Tries to mash out. That would be a full combo. You now have to hold this Oki, my man.
Oh no, we don't actually. Oh, never mind. Izanami can still try to set up for it. Finds a counter on a mash out attempt. Ribcage pop, trying to burn as much damage as possible. Do we have enough to get the kill, or are we just going to go for a secured Oki?
So.
Yeah,
just
one more
run
Oki.
the mix again.
Oh, well, this time running out of ribcage.
That will. Oh my! Just run up from full screen. I see you.
All right. Well, the burst gauges are in an interesting spot, right? We're at the 80% here for Chrono, whereas a 20% for Biakre, though. With how often he might be end up getting hit by. Oh wow! Able to hit the dead zone of the 5D. My goodness.
Immediate burst for Chrono. He won. Oh, tries to quick get up. Not pressing fast enough though. No block on 6B. That is the corner for Chrono. 50 meter on the table, but you have to get out of here. Blocks the 4D into RC, into do another one.
Oh my god, the 5B able to connect from there. We see a more grounded approach here from Biakare. Goes to the air, doesn't set the rib cage, knows to play a little bit slower here, especially trying to go into the air. Trying to go for the Thunderbolt Lance, fishing for a cheap entry, but to no avail. We see Chrono finding a few hits, looking to build that 50 meter up as soon as possible. Look at this. Fuzzies.
Biakare really trying to force his way in. To no avail. Okay, it's now or never. What can we do?
Yeah, it's a good start. Lines a 2A hit. So we can run the combo a little bit here. Maybe is it enough to find the barrier gauge back to set up the rib jockey?
Chrono for now has a life deficit, but no resources to his name. What the?
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
what happened?
We're done. Yeah.
Oof.
Is that Chrono gone?
Was that an Alt F4?
I think it was like, yep, overhead hit, more than enough meter to kill. I've seen enough.
That is unfortunate. That was an early one as well. Like usually you wait until the combo is just about to kill or it has basically killed. But that was an early one for sure. But you know, let people do what they want to.
Yeah, just right straight on the 6B. But I mean, it's like, I get your point because you always run maybe the chance that they don't have these confirms, right? Like they don't have
Yeah, like
slide drop. We've seen it happen in this bracket already, but I think
Yeah.
just the mindset that Chrono might have been in, looking at it like, man, this sucked already so bad, and like just to be in a drop opportunity afterwards, I'm good, man. I'm gonna go sleep or something.
It'd be like that. Like, yeah, you know, maybe there was still some hope in the off chance of Byakure dropping the combo, which, to be fair, he did already a bunch of times at that point. But you know, it happened. So we'll go next, I guess.
Yeah, so Byakure gets to keep running the gauntlet. This time playing into Momus on the Mai. So
yeah. Due to Drave DQing, Byakure will be going in back to back for this time.
Maybe even back to back to back.
Yeah, maybe. Depends on how this one plays out. And I think this was similar to what we described in previous ones. So it's not going to be so much that Mai can challenge Izanami at these tall heights, right? She does have some really good air normals to do so, but it's her or like her ability to stall out, dive kick to the other side of the screen to avoid just forced entry through ribcage that makes this a little bit tricky for Byakure.
Yeah, another really good thing is similar to before, possibly kind of worse, is where before you had the Murakumos who can snipe Izanami trying to set up bits or in bits. Mai does not need to snipe you. She has the spear auto-tracking you for her. So, which is probably worse, I want to say. But yeah.
Auto-tracking or recall at the very least. Has to press the button twice. Give him a bit of credit for effort.
Okay, block the overhead, it's plus. Oh, the low whiff, okay.
Nice challenge there with the 2, be able to get a beautiful pickup. It is enough to get the corner carry. Not quite. Rolls away. Oh.
Okay, makes it whiff, gets the oh, that was an airborne hit.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Yep, thank you, and that's exactly what happened there. I like the vision there from Momos to use the dive super to hopefully try and track onto Byakure, right? Because, you know, bits deployed, you can't block.
Yeah.
Nice, beautiful backflip. Let me get out of there.
Okay, run the stagger. 5B out. Gets the side swap.
Nice.
The mix is real, not blocking those.
Nothing to do with the burst in. We're looking to fish for a big hit, but the patience from Byakure is going to pay off nicely. To get the punish, driving Momus all the way back to the corner. This time with no burst, drops the combo.
Oh,
JC! Post it in chat. There's JC. It did the thing. Oh, we're doing some kind of combo.
Maybe next time we need to have Hoon take a sip of his beer anytime we see Amai pressing JC. What do we think about that?
The score will not be kept after one Mai game. Alright, good stuff there from Byakure, being able to bring it to a rounded piece for both players. The burst situation is close to even. Momus about 10% away from activating their own.
The JBs of the gods. Izanami finding the air superiority this time. And the Chubi getting in. That's a bad situation. That is quite a bad situation. Just spent the burst. Byakure loaded on resources in the corner. That, I think, is a kill. Maybe? Maybe?
Yeah, just don't drop the combo. Extend it.
I don't know. It's close.
OD pop?
Okay, that's a kill.
Oh, yeah. Bomb, there it is, yeah.
Like, I wasn't quite sure before, but yeah, active flow, yeah, that will
Active flow, OD version of the super, that will do it. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, you gotta watch out and be careful to not put yourself into an air dasher true combo of burst into getting hit again, because that does something to your mental. Oh my goodness, we are just challenging, no hesitation.
Yeah, especially against a character like Izanami, where you are really afraid of getting yourself locked down. It's like you can see it at times. That's for sure. Oh, interesting. Okay. Cancel the stance with the overhead threat option and just cancel it into a low. That was an interesting option.
Let's go. This should be enough to kill here. Oh yeah, CA extension.
Probably. Not
Oh my
quite.
goodness, a pixel.
Well,
CA, yeah,
now-
might as well use the meter. A little late on the challenge on the on the bits activation.
Are
Now,
we seeing the comeback?
Oh.
Maybe if you don't drop a combo.
and 5B possibly catching a flip attempt there. So now lockdown into the corner. Set up the fidget spinner, cannot flip. Good blocks for the time being, but the ribcage is active. Overhead connects. The burst gauge is ticking up.
That should be it. Yeah, burst
Oh
not coming
my
back to help
goodness.
you. A whole bar of life lead will not help you the moment you get locked down and rip caged on. You gotta deal with that, I'm afraid.
Yep. Oh, almost had to confirm off the floating 3C. Oh.
Oh,
no.
sniping all the way back behind her. Okay.
Could have been a pickup there, but yeah, situation was pretty spaghetti overall. We see a really desperate chase down here from Momus to keep the advantage, and just like that, right, not wanting to let any sort of momentum go to Byakare, instantly bursting,
That
but still.
converted. That's crazy.
I mean, I'm numb to Izanami's just converting things. Oh, good block.
Okay, nice block on
C.
the 60. CA out.
Oh, just not blocking that.
Oh, that whiffed. I wonder if that was an Izanami hurtbox moment.
Maybe, actually. It's currently both players looking for an opening here. Momus with a slight life advantage, so can't leverage that, but fortunately backdash getting clipped out here, and that's going to be the full conversion here for Byakare. Can they close it out into the Oki? There it is. Oh, and a
Yup.
conversion.
Maybe can lockout burst soon enough. Yeah, and that is it.
That will do it.
Byakare going over to losers semifinals. Very well.
Yeah,
He will
so
be up against Smudge.
okay, I think in this case, I do believe we're going to go back to the winners finals first, so Byakare, as a matter of fact, does get a break.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Unless
Unless we're feeling extra cool today, let's do it.
unless we're feeling extra cruel.
Yeah. Just put him back in the ringer.
It's
Alright,
like, you, come back here. We're not done.
We're not done yet. Why are we doing this to you? Who knows?
The other issue is now he's warmed up and his opponents aren't.
Yeah. But you know, at the same time, it's been a minute since Nesca and Sarah Panda hopped on the gameplay, so can't keep them waiting forever. I wonder if Nezuka has a specialized pick into to Panda or not, because I
Into Panda. I don't really feel like it. Like, the only player I really ever saw Nessica have a specialized pick for was Star. Now we're seeing him on my. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Hoon is happy here.
Nessica Mai is an interesting one because I think something we will be treated to is seeing a lot of the flip FD cancel.
Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Yeah, I am curious to see those actually. You do see them sometimes for some people. I know Zidane does them a bit, but not super common.
It's the main issue behind them is just what you lose on messing up the execution for it versus like what you gain.
Yeah. You gotta be confident in your execution.
Absolutely, certainly. Whereas, you know, there are just things my Mai can do without that that's you know, more than good enough. Great even. Oh, there it is.
Oh, relish juicy.
Oh my god, stagger pressure. Panda having a really hard time trying to find for an opening to escape.
Struggling so far. And
Oh, spaghetti.
That's a big punish, Panda.
Oh, what? I think, I think he was hoping that it would hit on the ground.
Yeah, that is a combo that you're supposed to do
No,
when you hit a ground opponent, but they did it way too early. That's unfortunate.
He missed the command dash. You do one command dash into super.
He did it too early, I imagine.
No, I was more so talking about the Panda's punish being a little awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, we see the spear chase down, but the positioning, and yeah,
Stagger,
dead late,
Ledley.
unfortunately, not the coolest move against somebody that can whiff cancel.
Yeah, that is for sure. And especially with if you're trying to press wife after the Ledley, like the whiff cancel is probably gonna hit the wife and extend the hitbox, extend the actives, and then you get counter hit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god, no chance to escape. I mean, at least Panda has 2 more games, right? Because it's played first to 3 in the finals, but this is looking really rough. Just how Nesca is just able to stick onto Panda.
Indeed. Yeah, Nessica for sure very familiar with this one. What the?
I think his controllers were control settings weren't right.
Oh, okay. But yeah, showing some really good stuff so far.
Yeah, but the ability to just stick onto Sir Panda, giving no space, right? No opportunity to safely deploy the wife and then run his own pressure, is a real big difficulty at the moment. But now we see the sandwich coming out. Nice patience. being the wife as much as possible.
Oh,
Look at that, you can't put more meter.
Tries to keep her in with the 2D, but the flip invo coming in clutch there. Wife back up. Can we make use of it though?
Rating. Instantly deploys the wife, but gets the punish. Oh, and there's the counter hit. Almost gets the full confirm, however, has Panda locked into the corner.
Oh, gets countered. Keeps trying to get back momentum, but Nesca just so solid at not allowing him. Oh boy.
Yeah, that could be massive, so good call to instantly burst that. However, Panda able to find the next hit, and this time has some resources to play with. It's going to pop the OD to try and keep the wife alive as long as possible because, Venom.
Boss? Wife is dead?
Oh, Tyrion!
What is this?
And it's enough. Oh my goodness.
This is jank.
I cannot believe it. He blew up the OS.
That was supposed to be unblockable, but wife died, so nothing to be done there. And just TRM into jank. I don't know, that was just jank.
Yeah, he was really pushing the situation by activating the OD to try to keep her alive as possible, alive as long as possible, but to no avail. However, a pretty good spot here, despite holding the pressure, has a life lead against Nestica. Unfortunately, being driven all the way into the corner thanks to those wave dashes. My goodness.
Yeah, now back into the corner. Burst almost back for Panda. Yes, 50 meter, but gotta make use of those. And so far, Nestica is just not letting up. What you gonna do about it?
You're seeing him do the the FD cancel. Hasn't led to a whole lot, but it's cool.
Yeah. Not a kill. Okay, gets the 2A, gets the burst out. Big one, that won't be a kill, but...
Okay, Bios tries to jump away, but...
he was ready. He was ready.
This is none of that.
Yeah, so... For who doesn't know, for whoever doesn't know, the best thing, if Relish does bias in a block string, like at any point, you want to
The wheel of
jump
fate is turning.
and get hit,
Rebel
so that you can often tech, so that you can tech out and not have to hold the bias mix at the cost of a bit of damage. And Relius doesn't not really have a good way to stop that, especially mid-screen. But in that case, Nessica was low enough that he could chase for a short airstring, and he was low enough that it killed.
Damn.
So really good stuff. Really just good awareness on the player matchup there.
Fortunately for how good that last situation went, Panda now a bit of a bind. Beautiful optimization off of the throw in the corner, and Nessica responding with a perfect here in game number 3.
Yeah, Nessica so far looking good.
Nice stagger pressure. Unfortunately, the JB coming in clutch there, opting to just burst.
Does not hit the wife.
Whoa!
The JA. That's a
hit
bad
the
spot
wife.
for Nessica. No burst, no resources.
Oh, the no tech.
Keep it running. Oh, that was a greedy one. That was a really greedy one for Panda. Now wife is dead. And you gotta wait for her to be back.
He's playing the solo radius for time Venom, and
Oh.
yeah, very smart confirm there from Nessica, just to make sure the first hit is at least burst safe, and appropriate recognition from Sir Panda to burst a little later in the combo.
Oh my! Fair. You know what? Fair. Like, if someone does that to you, it's like, okay, you got it.
Oh my goodness, this the stare down at each other, and like, all right, time for the hard call out. Is super enough to get the kill? It is. And Nessica now 1 game away from that winner's side grand final seat.
Yeah, Nessica just showing really a lot of dominance so far once again. Panda does have a game to his name, but so far it still seems to be struggling. Wait, are they not rematching?
Oh, it was a good question. Connection was lost. Somebody. Oh,
What?
Who left? Did Panda leave?
Yup. I don't know if it was
It was a
intentional or
crash.
not.
It was a crash. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
crash. Shit happens. We got a good port here, thanks to
Best time to crash, actually.
True. Yo, anybody managed to find Zach out there somewhere? I hope he's doing all right. I hope he's enjoying his motorcycle ride.
As we all do.
But yeah, to touch up on your point from before, where we did see, in fact, a game go towards Sir Panda. I think it's just been, in general, a case of just momentum between the two players, where Nessica is able to just keep running pressure on Panda, so he can't deploy the wife, he can't escape too cleanly thanks to whiff cancels and such. And we've seen sort of likewise the same come out of Panda whenever he's able to find and convert a combo into a knockdown against Nessica, where it becomes very difficult for Mai to escape. Even though she has the flip, the puppet is there to make sure that it's not too simple of a task.
Yeah, for sure. The best thing you can do against a character like Relius is to just be in his face and not let him breathe, because obviously the answer, it's not a character exactly with bad offense or that struggles in neutral in any particular way. So at least normally. So as Nessica here, if you can just keep the pressure up, that's what you want. And so far, he's been doing that incredibly well.
Oh, Blue Beat.
That could have been big.
I'd go for a sneaky air throw reset there, but look where it gets you now. Stuck to the corner. We're going to hold a bit of damage. Not enough to find the kill just yet. 100 meter. Wait, was that? Dash forward barrier?
That was micro dash barrier while on wake up, yes.
That is a bold statement to do that.
Panda is the biggest microdash fan. Like, he will do it whenever he can, even when it's not useful in any way. Sometimes he will even do it, and when it's actually just detrimental.
I mean,
He's a guy like that.
Understandable. Microdashes in CF just feel so good.
True. Well, I say true. I cannot relate actually.
And you decided you were above that. This microdashing life ain't for you.
Honest Street Fighter, I say. Oh boy.
Big drop. Is it enough here for Panda? Does have the active flow, so there's gonna be some good
big one.
damage
That
now.
is a big starter. Yeah, doing the full thing, more than 4K. Tries.
Bounce off the ground. Do it again. The damage running. We don't have enough to close it out, so one final mix. And the overhead from the doll will simply connect. As Panda is able to recover that round, so a round apiece to both players. Panda with a chance here to tie up the set.
Yeah, Panda, Nessica there trying to backdash on the BIOS, not quite working out. Now got Panda in the corner though, and he is on set point, and Panda has no resources, so this is looking pretty rough. Whiff on the throw. Okay.
Caught out by the stagger pressure, keeping the combo simple this time, calling out the medley. Pop the
No need to
OD.
take risks, and that's a clean kill. Nessica going to grand finals.
Absolutely. So back into the waiting dimension he goes, as Sir Panda will be locked down to the loser's side, waiting in losers finals for the winner between Smudge versus Byakure coming up next. Now this is one I want to see how it plays out, especially if Smudge is committing to the Carl all the way. That because Carl is pretty easily to agree upon that he can comfortably sit in that top 1 spot as a character, and Izanami also a good contender for one of the insanely broken characters in the game. But I think, you know, despite the fact that Carl doesn't have a direct way to stop her from setting up bits like other characters do, it's still a pain to get this approach going, because Doll eats all the bits. Dolls can stop you from sliding in. If you try to jump over, there's the Combrio.
Yeah, for sure. Like even for a character with you know, all the things Izanami has going for her, I can definitely see how Carl playing defensive neutral can be an issue here. Interesting clash there on the JC.
Yeah,
like the Combrio just being a big, this is my airspace.
The giant old stop sign, taking immediately into the challenge. Smudge not down to hold any sort of pressure from Byakure.
Also, Izanami is a character with a fully grounded backdash. So if she gets caught into the unblockable, she basically has to just she needs either burst 100 meter to do super into her C, or she needs to try to block the unblockable, because otherwise she's just stuck and dies.
Fair. I'm surprised, because like I feel like as Carl you have the ability to use Vivance, right? To just leave the corner anytime Izanami would go for float.
That is a good point, actually. I'm sure, I mean, there are obviously ways to beat it out, but that is probably something Nami has to consider when she's running pressure. And anything that really leaves any gap of sorts.
Yeah, because I think that's an option you just have to throw out first, and then see what the Namis do, and if they just have no response, then you basically cut. Like, they start second guessing, like, should I actually float? Oh my goodness.
Oh, where are you going? It's okay. My sister's here. She will protect me. I love her very much.
Oh my god, the
Catch him,
Feisty
the
catching the
backdash.
Kuma backdash! That's crazy.
Not only a Kuma backdash. That one is the Kuma backdash. Oh, no conversion. Did you see? That hit cross up. Okay.
Another day of getting hit by shit on Carl. But, you know,
Every day is that day.
Oh, interesting conversion. Still able to secure it, however. Unfortunately, not leading into the top to
drop.
boot.
That is a big one.
Oh, where are you going?
Coming in. That is a kill, I think. Wait.
No, this super doesn't do too much, but you can still keep it running a bit.
That was a bad routing, I think. But, you know, you got the kill, so if it works, it works. Holy.
Right. I'm still looking for a Vivance through the float pressure, right? So, like Enigma says in chat, I don't mean it on the wake up. I mean just at some point, especially after 6A, right? Like 6A into float, especially if you're IB 6A, there's still a bit of gap for you to try and play through. Although the risk is, I think the way for them to bait it out is if they use the skull. Let me see. Because the skull should be... What's the skull, actually? Nope, it's just an overhead. You can get out.
Well, it'd be like that.
It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes your pressure gets called out. Oh, no sister this time.
A rare sight of Carl having the doll die.
Oh my god, it tried to backdash to just cheese out a little bit. But Byakure has to be a little bit mindful, needs to secure this ribcage, otherwise you might hold a CA into doll. Yeah, good, there we go. Gets hit out by...
Trying to press there. Not going a lot in places. However, now one mix-up. Oh, tries to watch out. Byakure, a really good call out with the Chubi there.
Yeah, that's the one situation you shouldn't Vivace, because like, yeah, as mentioned in chat, she can cover both types of invul by having a projectile and a head button flying out.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful empty jump low. It's gonna be the burst out from Byakure, about a half health mark. We immediately see Smudge take to the skies, try to be a little bit slippery, send out the sister to mid screen. But we don't want to be escorted too far away from her.
Okay, the beat's going out. Oh, the Brio coming in as well, though. Gotta be aware of that. Those characters just flying all over the screen. Is this Marvel?
Might be, but both of them are just like, come at me,
You
bro,
know,
come on.
you know, actually, they're flying all over the screen. They have their assists. This might just be Marvel.
Yo, Marvel plays, pull up. Oh my god, Kofuku hitting, not enough for the wall bounce, however, but still put into the sandwich combo. Cross over to the other side, good blocks here from Byakure, but can't block the guard crush.
Oh, no confirms.
Oh, we're at the like pixel hell situation, so this gets very tricky here for Byakure, right? Because one misstep, especially with the doll just swinging off screen, and you might just see the end, and there's the
my god.
making sure
And
to
we're
catch you
not
out.
done yet. Even now, both on set point. Okay, manages to avoid the Brio.
Oh.
Forced to block it.
No further extension, however, but sets up into the pressure, finds the empty low. Oh my
Baits
god.
the burst, the big one for Smudge. Next one will kill the throw. Oh!
Okay, it trades, but a little bit of input there. Didn't have to be, didn't have to resort to spaghetti, but you know, still secures it in the end. And Smudge is gonna take it 2-0 over Byakure, facing off against Serpand in the losers finals for the canon matchup of father versus son.
And he made it to top 3. This means he got the Carl challenge.
Okay.
Carl challenge secured, money in the bag.
Money. But yeah, so important discoveries were made today. The BlazBlue top tiers are just Marvel characters. Anyone want to play some Marvel?
I mean, it makes absolute sense, right? When you have basically Bluetooth pressure on the screen where you as a character don't have to commit while something else is securing the block on the opponent. That's yeah, that it checks out why they would be top tier, yeah.
Bluetooth neutral is a good one, I think.
All right, that being said, if I'm not mistaken, what I've heard the murmurings about this matchup is that it's actually Reli's favored.
No. So one thing about it is that a couple of things about it is Relius does actually deal fairly well with Carl in neutral, but the risk reward on basically anything is so far skewed in Carl's favor that the matchup is generally considered slightly losing for Relius anyway.
All right, we'll take slightly losing.
Against Carl, yeah, we'll take it.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was one of Carl's worst matchups, being that it's slightly even.
Relius also, his doll moves, that he likes to lock down the opponent with, there is nothing that is like foot property, so Vivace can be annoying to deal with for Relius.
Understandable.
Oh, twice the purple! Panda with the disrespect. Oh, okay! You did not have to do that. Just walk under and throw on the empty jump. Like what?
I had to scold the sun real quick. Says, sit your ass down. Let me show you how a real puppet master does it.
No tech on the air throw. Oh, what the?
What is?
What side was that?
What is happening?
Did you know what side that was?
Yo, GG's, man. All right, we're gonna go for a hero burst attempt. Has Carl locked into the corner? Is Panda able to capitalize off of the situation?
My nice and cool Oki, the menacing puppet behind me.
Oh.
Okay.
Yo, dual bounce back would be so awesome.
The Chubby not coming into the bias hit, that's unfortunate.
Oh my god,
Oh
6B.
my god, the 6B anti-air. Okay,
Him
that
catching
is,
the 5A.
that's a regen. Let it rock. Oh, Big 8 tries to bait the burst. Tries to fuzzy. Burst safe. Burst safe, baby.
My god. Man, Smudge had such a good run in that round, but unfortunately, Sir Panda just locked in and says, no. The belt is out.
My man is locked in. Panda is like one of the, I'd say, as the biggest fluctuations. This man either looks unstoppable or does some of the biggest fumbles you've ever seen. There is a little in between in there.
It makes sense because like some of these execution checks that are coming out are really tight, which can just lead to big old catastrophic failure.
Okay, drops the combo, gets the fuzzy. Mid-screen the fuzzy does not generally lead to a combo, but he keeps the momentum. Keeps the doll alive. Goes for the regen, but I think he might have been able... Oh well, he's able to kill anyway. Yeah, just...
And the micro dash.
Yeah, I mean, I told you, I was not exaggerating. He will literally just do it. It doesn't matter what, why, or when.
It's dope, man. He just he's sliding in with the JoJo pose. I respect it. He says, go wife, kill my child.
Okay, ready for the throw. He has been watching the stream. He's ready for Smudge's tricks.
I know your style.
Just keep on trading, okay.
Pressing buttons like a petulant child.
Just combo the puppet. Who needs to combo Carl? Combo his sister.
Even then, right, it didn't do enough damage to even properly threaten to disable the
Panda
sister.
classic. Dash, let Leon wake up out, and then you get hit, you burst them into the corner.
How about CARC?
Oh my
Oh.
god, that did not hit Carl, he's a rat character!
I did the right thing to just try and dissuade the sister from making it safe.
Okay. Oh, manage it. Oh my god, those are scrambles. Those are some real scrambles. That was a cross-up, I did not block that. Oh my god, what's happening?
That last bit, Sir Panda was like, I don't need your mom to beat your ass. Come here.
Man, I have to say though, Panda is consistently one of the sickest players to watch. He's just a treat every time.
I mean, even that CARC like pickup just to get a little bit of an extension, swap positions, like not put into the corner, but get a knockdown with their back towards the corner is that's some cool stuff.
Yeah, very much so. Gets the conversion, tries to reset, blocks the overhead. Okay.
Quick.
Interesting resummon on the wife there. Blue region in.
Yeah. Oh my
Wife
God,
is
just
back.
challenging. Oh.
Blue beat that was not real, but we'll take it.
Absolutely. Yes. Skip the
Not
corner.
ready
Try
for
to
the
do it.
bache. Oh! Tries to go for the burst safe route, but drops it. That is unfortunate.
Venom.
Not
Oh.
working out there, Chief.
Unfortunately, he puts himself into the corner, and that's prime opportunity for Panda to get the burst out. Here comes the dual bios. Okay, did half of what you said to do. Instead, decides to block it, but the Exceed Excel coming in clutch. Oh, with the active flow version 2. See ya.
Yeah, that kills. Smudge taking it there. Okay. Not over quite yet.
Oh, just make sure just to check the sister.
The armor. 5B anti-air is real. Anti-air on the air dash in.
Oh wow, good
Gotta hold the
blocks.
mix. Oh, manages to leave a gap to jump out.
Yeah, good stuff there. Unfortunately, tried to be a bit too hasty there for punish. Backdash attempt, trying to clear a bit of space. Oh my goodness, Smudge with the pickup, the extension, put him into the corner. And again,
Smudge
Panda able to
not
escape.
keeping the offense as airtight as he could.
Yo, Wife just doing shit. Oh my god.
Oh, this guy just combos the sister as well. Like, I have enough hands for both of you.
Yeah, Smudge is also looking for this burst bait on Panda, but I think at some point.
Oh my! Oh my! He's stuck in between. Someone help him!
Oh my goodness.
That is some of the most anime shit I've seen in a while. Pop overdrive. Wife is back.
Oh, that was awesome. Just wailing each other. You see the armor ticking off. And
And just Panda stuck in between. What was that?
please help.
Okay.
Yeah, smart call to recall the Nace on there, right? You don't want to let Panda hit her for too
Okay.
freely.
Can he kill? Mix.
One more hit. Venom, baited?
That whiffs.
Oh my god.
Smudge taking the match. That was one hell of a round. that was. You know, before it was Marvel. Maybe now we're playing JoJo.
Oh, true. Both of them just said.
Is this it? Are we role playing other games today?
Who's got the time stop mechanic? Just drop a road roller on them.
Sterning. Rebel 1.
Unfortunately, the time stop mechanic was in the previous match.
All right, well, we see that if Smudge is able to take the life lead, right, and get the slow play going, it's a good shot there to try and close out games, but see how sustainable of an option that is versus Panda, who can, you know, when he does get in, is able to maximize very efficiently the damage, the mix-ups, and just the pressure overall.
Yeah, Panda just really efficient once Izena just not letting you out. Something Smudge is definitely trying to avoid. Finds the hit.
Able to get the J2C extension.
Big 3C there. That will be corner.
Roiga. Sends to the dual bios and yeah, attacking
Yeah,
late.
checking the Vivace. No blocking on the overhead. Oh, that was a burst bait. He could have found the kill, but tried to be cheeky. Oh. And that's a
That
kill
was,
too.
oh my god, that was so good from Panda to, it didn't matter what he hit, just so long as he forced Smudge to block, because that would disable the Confoco. And just rising with JA, right, all those active frames, that will get the job done very easily.
Yeah, and he doubles as GA with all those hits. He's able to just lock Smudge down and bring him down to the ground, as we've seen there.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, Panda now not in a good spot. He got a guess for his life.
Set up to the next set.
Oh! Once again, the Panda classic. Always seen it. Always will see it. It will keep happening.
It's
not a
I mean,
good point here.
Panda's definitely a very interesting person in how he interacts with systems in CF, right? Like you mentioned, ley line burst just to get that side swap, as well as in certain matchups, really just playing for the into like warning and danger time, because it's like, oh well, you know, getting close to them is worse. I might as well just play to stall constantly and you know, just let Doll do the work.
Yeah, for sure. Smudge trying to chase. Oh,
Brio.
avoids the Brio.
Oh my god.
Oh, doesn't convert. That will be it. Tries to find the reset for the regen.
Yeah, I like the priority there from Smudge to just escape the corner instead of looking for the hit. But oh my god, the wife deploying, coming down from the heavens, give you a holy spanking.
Oh, nice. Oh, almost had the regen off of the juicy counter to confirm. Not quite.
Nice son. Yeah, summon her back. Oh my god, bios from behind.
Oh, where are you going?
Okay, able to survive, but the counter assault not gonna connect, and the burst.
It's the burst. And that's. Oh, Panda!
Panda!
Oh, and chases him down.
Oh my goodness. Panda playing with his food there towards the end. So, gonna make it back to the grand finals for a rematch against Nessica on the loser side, meaning that, you know, he's gonna have to win those 6 games to take the tournament, whereas Nessica only needs that 3.
Holy. But yeah, Panda getting to grand finals after losing to Nessica. He will be on the loser side, but let's see. Maybe we can manage a comeback. We'll see about it.
Mm-hmm.
However, as Panda himself is saying, can we get an Outer Wilds in the chat?
Please select your character.
Here we get to play Outer Worlds in chat.
Yes.
Hashtag not sponsored. You know,
Not
for all
the, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Yo, stop the cap. What are we doing here?
This forbidden Nessica Relius? Okay. I want to see this one. I don't know in how long Panda has not played a Relish Mirror, but we'll see very soon.
Oh my god, the ley line call out. Still, is Panda pretty much in control? Ley line able to just get a bit of a gap here to set up for the wife to punch.
Oh boy.
It's the check immediately, but aggressive burst, wants to keep Panda locked into this corner, finds the jump in. Be setting up for some nice damage. Question is, does Panda feel the need to burst, or are we just going to try and escape the situation? Not just yet.
No confirm for Nessica.
Ignis,
Oh my, what is happening?
things on my... Yo. Nah.
Look, just saying, but that special is really unsafe. Maybe for CF3 we should make it into a reversal.
Could
Just
be an idea. Yeah, it could be an idea. What if off of ley line, right? He could do like a command grab follow up that only hits air and standing opponents.
We give him Phantom Pain, I approve.
What if?
You know, I sometimes see now auto players say like, why is Ledley burst invul but not Phantom, not Zway? And you know what? Like we can get that. We can swap a bit.
we can.
Okay.
I'm surprised that Panda just let that happen.
Yeah, it's definitely something you can check, but he did not there.
I mean, of all the things that Ledley's invuln, I believe throw is not one of them.
It is not, no.
Yeah. Okay, able to get escape.
Oh!
5B.
Tries to escape, catch, but is caught with the 5B.
I half expected Nessica to just throw the BIOS back at Panda there. So like, all right, cool. We'll just let the wives fight it out for a bit.
I hope we're seeing it soon.
Yeah, fight
Okay,
real quick.
really nice chase on the jump out.
Ooh.
Do we have a regen? Okay, catch confirm, we'll take it. Oh, that's a big starter.
The IB and immediately able to escape the scissors there. Quick check. RC just the stare down.
Okay. Ooh, tech on the purple. He's the first one to get the IDJA.
Oh. Oh my god, evil baiting, just walking in his face, jump again, psych him out.
Panda Rotek, can I get a Panda Rotek in the chat? This guy keeps denying being a Roteker. But here, and multiple times before, we've seen proof of the opposite. I don't know about you, but I'm not convinced.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Holy, Nessica out here is like, oh, can I swap character now? Despite winning, you weren't supposed to do that.
You know, Nessica just, you know, beating one of the best EU players on his own character without playing himself would be pretty funny.
Hey, there's a mental aspect. There's like a mental aspect to it, of course, right? When you see a renowned sort of like play that's could be quite scary as a generalist, right? Playing a bunch of characters, hopping on your character, which you're known for, it does something to the back of the head.
Yeah, that is for sure. And the star kill. That's a bait reversal.
Ooh.
Manages to make it safe, but not quite.
Rebel 2.
Holy moly! All right, so already round up here. We do say, oh, that's a big one.
Oh, that
Drops
was a
it.
big starter. Drops it, unfortunately. Catches the lead lane.
Oh my goodness. Back into the corner. Your turn now. No burst available. It's going to have to sit here and hold this, though. Does have 50 meter to potentially see out if that's what the idea is. But the fuzzy coming out. No further pickup. Still sweep.
Yeah, actually, I forgot. But Relius has a very specific fuzzy onto himself. Because when he's crouch blocking, he is the second tallest character in the game behind only Tager. So he has fuzzy, he has situation, not really fuzzies. He has situations where he can set up a JC instant overhead exclusively on like himself and Tager.
Right.
So I think that was Nessica was going for there. Nessica again, can I switch character?
I don't know if there's official rulings for it. Normally, what I see other events do when they say like, okay, if you really want to switch character while winning games, is you just take one game loss, because switching is only a loser side benefit.
The rule set is I did not. Yeah, that was the instant overhead coming from Panda, though it did kill the wife. That's a punish. Yup.
Beautifully done. Nice blocks in the mix-ups. Try to go for the fuzzy again, but unfortunately timed it a little off this time, though. Finding the next hit. No full conversion yet. Good throw tech. Both players looking for the hits now. Roughly slight deficit here for Nessica.
Okay. Big reversal super. Get the regen.
Blocking out. Good patience here.
He keeps going for that instant overhead. Okay. Okay. The most interesting trades you've ever seen. He still combos off of it.
Yeah, I think if it was an OD version, it wouldn't have worked out like that. Do it again. Aw.
Oh my, just respawn again. Catches the lead in recovery.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, but it's not enough to get the confirm.
what's happening here? Scrambles. The
nice,
2C last second. Holy.
Rebel 2.
Oh, what is this? Oh boy.
You know, at least it's kind of a testament to how stable CF, like, the gameplay is programmed, because there's so much spaghetti going on and so many, like, hitboxes and like, just body boxes colliding over each other that the game hasn't borked out into a soft lock is, yeah, thank you, Arxis.
Maybe. Can we get that for the lobbies as well?
No, you're asking too much. Pipe down.
Okay, punish on the 2-1-4B.
God, tech into challenge.
Oh, no conversion on the wheel.
I mean, the whole situation
Okay,
was quite
OD.
awkward. Oh,
Very nice
Jojo pose.
punish.
Boom.
Chunky one at that.
No, keep Nessica. It might be given what he wants with that.
You just see the wife flying over. Like, what is this neutral, man?
Oh, finds a hit.
That was that a cross up? I'm not sure.
Oh, but he puts it in the corner of the RC for
Oh.
the conversion.
And Panda takes the match, and Nessica finally finds his long-awaited character switch if he wants to take it.
Oh, you know, he goes straight for it. He's like, get me out of this. The
Who are we
meme was
looking at?
don't
Bullet. Okay.
Bullet.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Like, what?
I mean, my man feels like playing Bullet. Maybe he saw the Galleon trailer, saw a bunch of command grabs, and felt like playing the grappler girl, you know?
Rebel
I suppose.
action.
I'm curious as to why. So we'll let Nessica inform what's so cool about this character, and it's not gonna start by having your DP baited. Oh, beautiful jump in. We click capture all the way to the corner, doing a little bit of hurt here, of course, with those heat double snap hands. Plus frames.
Okay, gets the 2C, can side swap. Goes for it. Okay, interesting.
Can I set up for the unblockable?
Oh!
What?
Yeah, that is one cheeky purple throw setup.
Why do you have that lab? Oof.
Panda is the... Look, I told you already, Panda is just that guy.
Oh, who's
Okay.
gonna leave? We find the kill here?
Ah,
It's getting pretty tight, not quite, so one final situation here. Oh, the DP coming out! No, but
No.
it's not able to connect.
the J2D finding the hit Panda needed. Not quite dead yet. The JB sniping. Okay, fuzzy jump on the drive. We don't want to hold those.
Oh, not this time.
Caught by the low.
Afterburner. Not checking the roll. But does have that level 2 afterburner. Big 2C counter hit. It's gonna opt to burst straight away, but there's the wife to prevent any more.
Oh,
the
big
DP come out.
Now as the corner.
Oh, wow. Able to narrowly avoid the challenge there from Panda. He's gonna be laying on the hurt, and I think should be possible to kill here.
Not quite.
Hero
Okay, Wheel Burst. Let's see what he can do with that. However, Bullet. Extended actives, baby. You love to see them. If you're Neshika, at least.
Yeah, that was us. You know, you weren't kidding about this Marvel. Magneto? Magnets?
Maybe, you know, okay, Boone, next bracket is just, we're just full on role playing. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll just play Marvel.
I'm all for it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. Too late with the regen. That won't be enough to bring the wife back. Baits ADP. Still won't be enough.
I think even if Nestica gets a big old like 5C fatal counter here, it's not gonna be enough to swap the situation around. So he needs to find a couple hits first before the big old funny confirm comes.
Oh.
This is, oh no!
That was a Ledley, but I think he misinputted and got 6A. And the drive. Not working out against the BIOS. So now, 2-2. Panda on set point to reset Grand Finals.
Who pressed rematch there? Is it? Oh, okay. Nestica is about that bullet life. All right.
He's locked in. He's locked in.
I mean, there were points that it didn't look too bad, but it really feels just. I mean, it's bullet in general, right? Like you're struggling in neutral, but once you're able to lock them down, find an opening with one of her nicest starters, and you can just show why everyone plays the character and just do 5K for fun.
You know, you see big woman with big damage, and it makes you big happy. Sometimes it's that simple.
Big titties.
That no.
We will never get sponsored.
That's fine.
See, Euchre, you are assuming that Hoon does not know what he's doing.
No, that's my fault. My fault.
Okay, tries to reset. Gets the hit though. Interesting combo, okay.
The cut it just threw me off too much. That was not on my bingo card today.
Was it not? Was it now? Be honest with yourself, man.
No, it definitely wasn't. Just who going big titties.
Like, I don't know, maybe you don't know him enough.
No, I don't. No, clearly I don't. This derailed my entire thought process. I'm sorry.
It's okay. All it means that you're ready for next time. For it will happen again.
Oh, it
not
will.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Okay, big juicy from Panda. Not quite a kill, but he is in a really good spot to get the last hit.
Oh, and there it is. But
He lands. Spending overdrive though.
yeah, that one is an interesting choice. Both players are on their respective set point marker, right? Tournament versus reset. But using the OD there at the very last hit, I don't know. I feel like you could have done something else. Nevertheless, starting off nicely here. Bit of damage. Baits out the DP.
Doesn't go for the regen route. Okay. Tries to DP, to IB to make a gap for a DP, but I think misinputs something. And ends up getting countered. Now in a pretty bad spot.
No
punish on the burst.
The air-to-air check there from Nestica. Trying to chase down for a throw.
Running away, and the wife will takes it. Reset for Panda.
All right, well, reset for Panda. Nestica potentially playing a bit too much with the food here. Food turning into Predator? Who knows? So we'll see if Nestica takes to doing another character swap or if it's just going to keep the bullet going.
One thing I do know, these guys are delaying my dinner.
That's true. I already ate. So they can keep it up.
It's part of the load.
True. Shoutouts to Dutch dinner time, 6 p.m.
I cannot relate, but you know, it be what it be.
True, you guys eat 3-course meals every time.
Your character.
True. Okay. Wait.
Huh? Yo,
Oh, okay. What?
yo.
Okay.
Well, now the main comes out? Okay, bro.
This is like you just show up to play with the toy guns, and someone shows up with an M4.
Turning. Rebel
Yeah,
1.
that's
Okay,
let's go. Very nice. He's got the nail pickups.
chat, is he cooking? Chat, is he cooking?
I'm surprised he'd go for the side swap already that early, especially with burst on the table, because how easy it is for somebody to just burst you back. But nevertheless, right, starting off nice and strong here.
You know, I always get got by Bang players doing like Musasabi into Musasabi again. It always catches me. I saw it at Nessica, so at least I can forgive myself and know that I'm not alone.
It's not just you, but holy shit, Tager damage. Funny reset into the unseeable 50-50. Yeah, good luck guessing. Left, right, so potent, not even Nessica knows what side it lands.
Rebel 2. Action.
That definitely okay. He gets the first hit again. Like maybe he can make something work. Maybe big maybe.
Big maybe. I mean, the last situation what happened was you took a really bad trade, getting a fat counter hit going versus like going straight into RC unseeable 50-50. Like I don't blame you losing that.
Oh, Spark Bolt.
Slight delay there. Trying to maybe see for a no tech.
What you gonna do now?
You have no seals though.
No seals. Yeah, no seals. No conversion from Nessica though. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh,
What the fuck?
the game didn't even know, man.
Oh. The Evo coming in clutch. Will we see Panda take a swap? Or okay,
Yeah,
no.
I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Select your character.
Like man showed up to play nice and chill with the Bang and got hit by the Tager. Okay, going back to the Rallius. We now may be locked in. Maybe.
Relius Clover.
Will it win? Yeah, I would not have been surprised if the Tager Astral like went through and just beat the Super.
You know, for me, it was funny because like I'm aware that I know that Astral has actually very short invo, like very short invo frames, but and it's the opposite for like the Bang Daifunka. But in my head, I was like, I just had a feeling in my head like something really funny is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like surely a moment this spicy wouldn't just be like a normal conclusion. But already we see like that aspect of Panda playing it a lot slower, especially against Nessica's Tager, opting to just make sure to keep the distance, right? Just backdashing consistently, trying to kill time on the magnetism, but this time running straight into the loving embrace.
Okay, Fearless just presses 5 out of his stun. Tager specific loops, okay.
We like to see it. Yeah, just play it slow, let the wife secure the pressure for you, play at a distance. Last thing you want to do is get your shit turned on.
Nessica playing so respectful of the overhead. Burst into corner, that's not a good look. Okay.
Oh, what a jump. And this time the wife is back on the table, so we're able to dole out a bit of damage, but is it enough to kill? Pops the OD for it, so possibly looking for it.
Unblockables? No. He was trying to bait the 720 out of hit stun, I think.
That. Alrighty.
Rebel 2. Action.
Okay, with punish on the 6A. Does not convert. Gets the overhead.
Very nice. Just send them away. That's a really bold statement too. Just like run up, dismiss the wife, and then just kind of stand there. Because I think 5D can hit from that range, but you know we're about farming that aura, hype moments and aura.
It's all. I mean, look, the EU meta is all about clip farming. So yeah, it checked out.
It's true. What else are we supposed to get here? Arc World Tour points? So surely not.
What the fuck?
Oh, what did Oh my god.
I don't know. Look, I play a bunch of rallies, and I can tell you, I did not block that. I was not ready. Okay, Nesca with a counterplay gets out.
Oh, yeah, very smart. Exceed XL, able to take a game
Everything
here.
about that was just fucked. What?
I mean, just 3C mash OD to try and battle for the ODR.
No, like the purple throw through the BIOS
Yeah.
into get swapped back to the other side, back a mile. Like that was devious. Like I was not ready, and I played this character.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, it's because it resets you to neutral. It's not a combo off the purple throw. So, yeah. In all fairness, I don't think anybody was ready for that. Just to be like, reject flung into the dual BIOS.
How many swaps have we seen so far in these grand finals?
Oh, must have been like 4 by now. So we've had Nestica's Raelius, Bullet, now his Bang. We've seen Panda's Bang. So yeah, 4.
Okay, 2C ready. Burst into the corner. Okay.
Patience.
Running the stagger. Panda is all nice and okay.
Oh!
Rise to 6D.
He almost had the sickest call out, but wife is just deployed, making sure that you don't get to punish it.
Oh, the chase with the air throw. That's a full regen. What the? What is he cooking?
Yo, the food might be burnt, bro. Chill.
Okay, got Panda as well. He'd be like that.
Hype moments in aura.
Hype moments and aura. Do we have any good writing as well?
Not barely able to
drops
close
the
out the
JD.
combo. Holy.
This is a hell of a grand finals for sure.
There's a lot of interactions being thrown at each other here, especially because like Bang has a lot of stuff that goes on, and well, in Raelius' case, right, just 2 characters on the screen. Oh my goodness.
It's also just always cool to see, well, you know, 2 really strong players that are really familiar with each other go at it. This is definitely one of those cases.
Absolutely. Anyways, holding the combo for the time being, maybe gives him enough time to start regenerating the wife a bit. Big drill catch, able to get a bit more out of it. But has to be careful, right? The wife is running out, but the OD pop, that'll fix that instantly.
Unblockables? No. I don't know what Panda is doing with these setups. I don't think he knows either.
He says like, okay, we're gonna throw, but not put you back to the corner where the dual BIOS is ticking. Speaking of dual BIOS. Oh my god. Oh, negative
Okay.
warning for Ooh. +8 though.
That can kill.
No.
No.
Steel Rain? Bro,
What side? What side?
No way.
If that was me there, I would be afraid. It's like I just see him walk under me. It's like, okay, I see.
I mean, you know, in respect to Panda, like, yeah, you could just shit your pants and block, or being that like the next hit will kill you anyways, why not just ball out and let's see if we can get a hit here.
You know, you might as well.
Yeah. Here we go. Nessica on a much better start here. Has the bumper mix set. Double sweep command. This time,
grab.
wow. Absolutely read out. Jumped away. Get this cool little funky standing combo. Looking for the reset. There's the fuzzy. Do we have to pick up? We
The
do.
fuzzy working out. Blocks the second one.
Quick throw whiff animation for fun, I guess. Overhead blocked. Good stuff with the final counter hit coming out.
Tries to take his turn. Kid, what turn are you taking? Oh my
pussies.
god. Okay, okay!
Wait, why's there a giant X on white?
Oh,
Come back.
that was a cara cancel! There is no way they punish it. There is no way they punish it. Okay, what are we looking at?
What are we looking for? Oh my god, this is
Oh
coming
my
screaming.
god, what's happening? Is that a kill? That might be a kill.
Ashura?
I think-
Oh my god.
Euchre, I need you to say the line.
Don't know the line.
Hype moments and aura.
Moments and aura. Hype moments and aura. Holy shit. Double thunder cross attack. One file.
Oh my god! No.
Bang Bros, we're so back.
Look, just saying about Bang Mirror in grand finals. How do Bang players justify this? You know, just saying. Just saying.
Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel
Alright.
1.
CEO comes out on top because both of their bangs are pretty competent out there until, of course, you press into 2D explosion, dragged all the way to the other side of the screen.
No, the good stuff is when you get the explosion into explosion.
Oh, true.
At that point, you know, like you're truly playing some clown shoes stuff.
Absolutely. Oh my god. But Nessica now absolutely giving no gaps to Panda, just constantly finding these jump cancels into the kite. Ooh!
Okay. What the fuck?
Oh, look, okay.
What happened there? Oh my god, the mix. Just do triple nail. Do triple nail. Oh my god, the clown shoes.
Oh, the low found and sets up for the command grab, and there it is. Nessica now on tournament point once again.
Rebel 2.
This might. I don't know. Is this a bracket anymore? This might be the circus.
No, hype moments and aura.
I have moments in aura. Okay. I trust you on that one.
I mean, you did JD explosion.
Oh my god, bumper to air stall, explosion cross up. Everything is happening.
Oh,
JD is an instant overhead. That's not so instant. Oh my god.
let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. 6 nails, only one. How many more can we get?
Okay, both of them down to the last 3 nails. Okay, 2 for a Panda. Both have 100 meter on the table, but the 2A check.
Okay,
See?
is that it? That could be the kill.
All the
Find the
bursts coming
burst.
clutch. Oh my god.
No, the punish. The 3C.
Just the final send it there from Nessica to close it out and take BBEO Bi-Weekly number 24 on a, I don't know, like 5 swaps in, sub-bang grand finals.
Get these bumps off the stage.
Oh my goodness.
Holy. That was set for the times for sure.
It's the set ever.
Yeah. Holy.
Oh, that was a blast.
Indeed.
Damn, you're right. I did miss the pun. Dang. Oh well.
You missed what?
The pun. You could have said it ends with a bang. Alrighty. Well, I guess. Well, that's
that happened, you know.
That happened. We this will be on YouTube, so we can experience that again. And yeah, looking forward to seeing as many of you as possible at Brussels this weekend.
Yeah, like I'll be there.
Yeah,
Looking
Hoon will
forward
be
to
there.
it. Haven't seriously played in a while, so I'm not ready.
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to Hoon going and washing Fenrich.
Well, my dreams.
Yeah, a bunch of old men just duking it out.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's it.
All you need is to believe and the power of friendship.
Yeah,
Me
that's true.
personally, I'm looking to O2 speed run to the microphone.
Unfortunately, I will not be there, so you guys have fun for me.
Will do.
All right. Okay. I mean, that was our 1-year anniversary, by the way.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
And we are at over $100. This means we got a first to 4 spread. So top 4 will get a little bit out of it. And we got some challenges done this time. Not as many as last time, but I saw 2 at least. So Smudge got the Carl challenge, and Banan got the upset challenge with his match against Akakyu. So congratulations to you. I'll write you in the Discord later. And of course, thank you everyone who has contributed to the prize pot. That's Tuki, Euchre, thank you Euchre, George and Drave. Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining and for the prize pool. I'm sure the fourth place, which should be Biakre, if my memory doesn't fail me, will surely appreciate that, getting something out of it.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I think there's not much to chill this time around. I mean, we got our beginner pen on Mondays by Maho. He's doing the normal weeklies on Wednesday.
Yep.
On Thursday we got Don Wippo with the Open Lobby on EU Germany 1. And on Fridays we got him with the ranked challenge. So he's going to be online in ranked streaming. And it's always a fun time. So tune in if you want. Potato is on Saturday with his weeklies. Those are a little more casual. A lot of fun. And with that, thank you everyone for watching, playing, and have a beautiful evening.
Have a nice one, everyone. Peace.
Bye bye.